Yo, what's up everybody? Hope you're doing well, because yeah, I certainly am. We're going to be playing the Miotsukushi playthrough. We're going to be continuing the Miotsukushi playthrough even today. And yeah, we're probably going to be able to see loads of interesting stuff today, because yesterday we really saw just genuinely one of the most unexpected plans I think I've ever seen in this game. Like, I thought this was going to be really similar to Matsuri Bayashi. It kind of is, but at the same time it really isn't. I like that. Yesterday was really quite cool. I really am going to be interested just to see what's happening with Shion, like yesterday, even though we've progressed so much from what happened yesterday. Yeah, I'm still interested in what's happening to Shion, because Shion, like yesterday, has got herself into a really bad situation. I'm really surprised that she actually had not only the bravery or the stupidity, which one it is debatable, but yeah, the fact that she actually did the fact that she actually threw herself in jail just so the friends could actually get a sort of, I don't know, they could get like everybody to believe that Rika's dead. I think that's a really sensible thing what they've done actually. I mean, even though it does require like, yeah, let's just say a lot to be lost, I still think that could potentially have a really good impact. I don't know though. It's going to be really cool to see what's going to happen today. Oh yeah! Oh my god, man. Yep, the second we go in, I am already interested, right? Given the circumstances, I'll just come right out and say it. I've seen it too. One of those dreams you spoke of, Rika-chama. Huh? Really? Well, we don't have time for the full story, so I'll leave out the details. What the hell? Interesting. She's had a dream about Mayhekashi. Definitely. That's actually really interesting. But according to my memories of that time period, it was actually over 48 hours after Rika-chan died, and yeah, none of the villagers had died. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Yeah, seriously. So we might be able to negate the emergency manual as long as we do something similar. Dude, that is actually really convenient that she's actually had one of these dreams. I mean, they were probably going to fake her death anyway, but yeah. The one in this dream. Oh god. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Yeah, a dream where I killed everyone. Yeah. Right, it must have been a dream, but I can remember it so clearly. I think it's just sad to think that actually happened. I was completely obsessed with Satoko and refused to trust anyone in the village who I went out of control. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Oh, yeah. First came Granny Audio, then Miyaki Miyoshi, and then Rika-chama, Satoko, Mion, and Kei-chan. Yep, she killed all of them. And in the end, I went completely mad and fell from my apartment and died. Yeah, it was a future I don't want to remember. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Even now I sometimes see it in my dreams. God, my whole body starts shaking. Sweat comes flowing like a waterfall. And I'm overcome with a yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair. Especially because of how real it seems. I mean, it kind of did happen, but like, yeah, she's not to know that. God, if she actually realised that this did happen, oh god, I dread to think how she would think. I mean, that would be awful. That really would be. However, just now I realised, at that time, I'm certain that I had plenty of other people, plenty of other people were still alive, even 48 hours after I killed Rika. Yeah, seriously, yeah, that's actually, I mean, even though having that dream is really bad, it's good that she remembers that. She really must have had quite a wide variety of dreams if she has, like, remembered every single part of what happened in Mayhekashi. I mean, yeah, there's something different. Yes, that's it. That's right, before I confessed to Kei-chan and Midena that I killed Rika-chama, I hadn't told anyone about Rika-chama's murder. Yeah, and ironically enough, that proved the enemies targeting Rika-chama needed proof of death in order to carry out their plans. Yeah, No, that's actually fair enough, so Rika was probably stored in one of the best places. I mean, firstly, nobody would have known that she's in the Sonozaki house. because it would just seem too out of character. There would be no evidence pinpointing it. And then, also, she'd been dropped down the well. I mean, I don't really think you're going to be able to find her easily. Yeah, but they do need proof of death. It is really good that they've actually discovered that. Oh god, what's this? So, well, that's the rationale. Because of this, you an arrest warrant for obstruction of government duties. Jesus. Therefore, you will be held in custody here at Okinomiya Station for 48 hours after the arrest. God. So is this Shion? Of course he laughs. Yeah, I think this might be Shion's point of view. Always he leaned his elbows on the table and peered at me as he said that. Of course, I realised that he was just pulling my leg, so I didn't even stop eating my katsudon. I just kept shamelessly chewing down large bites. Wait, hang on a second. So is he genuinely saying this, or? No, I know. Anyway, who decided that they'd always serve katsudon at interrogations? Well, I am hungry, and it does taste pretty good, but it's a bit heavy for a midnight snack. Oh my god, she's having a midnight snack. Jesus. Yeah, that's actually fair enough. Yeah, what happened to the assault charge and sword and firearms control act violation? Yeah, you formally indicted him for those earlier. Oh, that. Oh, that's interesting. He told me you came to show him a modified model gun, and it accidentally fired due to a gun power malfunction. That's actually really interesting that Oishi's going so far. I mean, of course, they probably have to go far. Like, they're completely faking this interrogation, which is the funny thing. So, yeah. They're faking this interrogation because, you know, Shion is only doing this to, give misconceptions that Ririko's dead. At least that's my knowledge. I'm kind of confused myself. I think it's really good that EDA is actually doing that. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, with the victim and witnesses testifying to that effect, there's no point in even bringing it up with the courts. Yeah. Fine, but that doesn't really matter to me. I'm prepared for this. Don't be stupid. The prosecutors can wipe a charge of obstruction of government duties at their own discretion, but the other two are not nearly that easy to dismiss. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Having a mark on your criminal record is one thing, but I don't think you want to end up separated from your friends. Yeah, seriously, that would be... How awfully considerate of you. I'm surprised. Oh. Shion definitely doesn't have good terms of voice, you fucking hell. To be honest. Oh my god. Yeah, I love that. The second. Well, to be honest, I'd like to throw a daughter of the Sonozakis in jail and incur the wrath of that wrinkly old hag and your bratty sister. Yeah, I think that's good. But you're risking your life to protect the Higurashi family head, so of course I'll play along. That's really good that Oishi's actually going to cooperate. But the only thing is, if he's actually discovered doing this, he could lose his job. Seriously. Oishi lightly smiled as he said that. His expression was hard to read like always, but I couldn't sense any ill intent behind it. Yeah, and I think that's really good, yeah.
どうしますかこれ
So
から
what now?
少々おとりになるのでしたらそれなりにご協力をさせていただくつもりですが
If you can get me a written record of what I asked for, I'll do my best to cooperate.
いやいや、私らは今回完全に
Okay, this time we're
ご手
completely
攻めですよ。
impassive mode.
何しろ相手は得体の知れない団体で、
Yeah, definitely.
しかも
After all,
こち
the
ら
other
にも
party
味
is an
方が
unknown
少ない。
organization, and there are very few allies here. Yeah, seriously, yeah. We
確
don't
固
even
た
know
る
who
証
you
拠でも
can
出なけ
trust.
れば身動きが取れませんので、
Yeah,
完全に
interesting.
赤坂さんからの
We
情報
can't
を
make a
待
move
ちで
without
す
solid
ね。
evidence, so we're completely dependent on information from our
あ
Kazaka-san.
らまあ
Oh
国
my.
家権力が何とも頼りないことで
The power of the state is so unreliable. I'm ashamed to admit.
面目ないことです。
Oh god.
まあそれはさておいて。
Oishi, you should not be bringing down the state in your job as a policeman. He's meant to be serving the state, not bringing it down. Anyway, aside from that, Oishi suddenly stopped smiling and gave a signal to Detective Kumagai standing behind him. In response, he picked up a file on the desk near the entrance and then sat it down in front of me. Oh, right.
これは
This is...
ひなみ沢の写真ですか
Photo of Hinamizawa. Hmm.
ねえ、
Yes.
実は祭りの晩、組合の集会
Oh,
場に実物として届けられ
interesting.
たカバンの中に入っていたフィルムを現像したもので
Ah,
す。
yes. Actually, a bag was delivered to the Lost and Found at the assembly hall on the night of the festival, and this was developed from the film contained
他
within.
にもいろんな書類とかね。
Oh, interesting. So he didn't just leave his camera, he left his work as well, God. Along with various other documents. Oh, I wonder what the documents are saying.
まさか
Then you mean,
察しの通りで
it's
す。
just as you think.
間違いなく行方不明になった富武
Yeah.
二郎さんの遺失物でしょう。
The lost bag definitely belongs to Tomitake Jiro-san, who is still
し
unaccounted
か
for.
もかなりの重要物証だ。
Yeah, it is actually. You could get them done for a lot of stuff for this. This is important material
ここ
evidence.
に届けられたのはまさに奇跡でしょうね。
Yeah, it's actually fair enough, yeah. It's a miracle that it was delivered here. According to Oishi, various documents were hidden in their disguised just rolls of film. Oh, that's really smart, yeah.
東京に関すること、特に高野美代に資金や指示を出している人
Wow,
間
he's
その
looked
ルー
through
ル
a
が
lot.
い
Oh,
ろ
that's
いろ
really
と書
good.
かれてありましたよ。
I suppose even though he disappeared, at least he's, you know, really contributed. It is a shame that he's disappeared, but yeah, what can you really do? There were plenty of things related to Tokyo, in particular about the people providing funds and instructions to Takano Mio. Oh, and the routes they do so through. Oh, right, that's interesting.
赤坂さんには情報屋を使って昨晩
Oh,
書類を
brilliant.
渡してあ
I
り
had
ま
an
す。
informant deliver the documents to Wakazaka-san last
お
night.
そらく数日もしないうちに東京の悪巧み連中はこのひなみ沢から手を引こうと考えるでしょう
Yeah,
ね。
fair enough, actually, though. They will. I mean, isn't it 2 days until the actual gas disaster is scheduled to happen? And those clever folks in Tokyo will probably consider pulling out of Hinamizawa in the next few
そ
days.
れじゃあリカちゃまは
Then what about Ika-chan?
ねえ、大丈夫でしょう
Yeah,。she should be fine.
しかし気になることが一つあるんです。
However, there was one thing I'm worried
こ
about.
の建物なんですが、しおんさん、あな
Shion-san,
た見覚えありませんか？
Shion-san, do you recognize this building?
私ちょっとど忘れしたようで、
Seem to have forgotten, so
こ
I'm
れ
not
が
sure
ど
where
こ
it's
かはっき
located.
りせんのですよ。
Oh, I wonder if it's this
これは
ritual storehouse. This is...
この隅に見える山の形とか建物の色どっかで見たような気がするんですけど
The color of this building is familiar, and I feel I've seen this mountain in the corner.
どうしました？
What is it?
この鉄パイプなんか書いてますね
Oh, this metal pipe has something written on
見え
it.
ますかほら
Yeah, take a look.
熊ちゃん、ここを拡大できる。
Oh, Come on, are you able to magnify this spot here?
一度やってみてくれ
Let's give
ま
it
す
a
か
try.
了解っす。
Roger. Oh, looks like somebody's here. Oh god. Ooh. Just then, I heard a knock at the door, and when the door immediately swung open without waiting for a reply, oh god, an elderly man with grey hair and a beard came in just as Detective Kumagai headed out. Wait, is this the chief?
ちょっとじいさんせめてノックの
Oh, hey,
返事を
slow
待
down,
って
old
ください
timer. At least wait for a reply before
アホ
barging in.
そんな暇が
Oh,
ある
thank
か。
God. You know, Tokyo is the people that the people at Tokyo are like the people that are actually being dealt with here. So I really wouldn't be surprised if they actually realise Oishi's involvement to stop them, maybe they could use their position to potentially, you know, halt his plans. I don't know. You moron, there's no time for that.
ペの検視結果が出た。
Ooh. Oh, I have the results from Tepe's autopsy.
血液中に薬物等の
Yeah,
検
there were no
出は
traces of any drugs in his
全くなしじゃ。
bloodstream. That'd actually be really interesting. I mean, Takano killed him. You really think there's going to be, like, you really think after, you know, his neck having been completely clawed out and Takano's intervention, you really think there's going to be anything other than, you know, like a 873 death. But if there's no traces of drugs, then maybe he had the syndrome really badly or something like that. I don't know.
何ですかそりゃ
It's actually kind of odd though. What's that?
そんな報告なら後でゆっくり
Oh,
と
if
聞き
that's
ます
all
っ
you have to
て
report, you can tell me later.
最後まで
Oh,
話を
listen
聞
to the
け。
rest.
いいか。薬物の検出が全くないにもかかわらず、
Oh.
首筋の注射痕が
Oh,
喉の
that's
傷を外れて残ってい
interesting.
た。
You can. That is total evidence right there. Okay, even though we didn't detect any drugs, we did find an injection mark on his neck that wasn't damaged by the scratches. Yep. And that is the drug.
痕跡が蘇生された箇所、そして時間から逆算しても残留反応がないのは不自然じゃ。
Considering the location of the mark and calculating backward from that point in time, it's unnatural that there's no residual
しか
reaction.
も、その傷の周辺の可能部に明らかに
Ooh!
ペとは違う
Oh my
発見
god!
された。
Oh, I wonder who it's going to belong to. Moreover, a single hair was found in the suppurating wound that clearly didn't belong to Hojo
そ
Tepe.
れに付着した整髪料はか
Oh
なり特
my
殊
god,
な
you
種
can
類
find
のも
so
のだな。
much just from a single piece of hair. The hair product coating it is of a rather unique
少
variety.
なくともこの村には売っておらん。
Yeah. At the very least, it's not one sold here in the village.
じいさんそれで相手を特定できますか
Old timer, can you identify the assailant?
DNA 鑑定はまだ日本では導入されておらん。
Oh, that's pretty tricky. DNA testing still hasn't spread to
じゃ
Japan
が
yet.
整髪料となれば話は別じゃ。
But when it comes to this hair product, it's a totally different story.
今、メーカーに問い合わせて製品の照合を行っておる。
Oh, interesting. So we're currently contacting manufacturers in order to identify the product. I suppose you could identify the product and then you could rule out any local stores that sell that product. And then you can just ask who bought it and then whether the hair would match to their hair colour. I don't know. That doesn't really sound very, you know, quick, let's just say.
So その後、誰がそれを常用しているかを調べ上げれば有力な手がかりとなるじゃろう。
Yeah, definitely. And if we can identify people who frequently use that product, it will be a valuable clue. Exactly. Because there are only going to be a few people that frequently use the product. I mean, if it's rather of a rather unique variety, the second you find somebody in Tokyo, that's probably your person.
ナイスですじいさん。
Yeah. Nice work, old
それがあれ
timer.
ば重要参考人として警察も高野一味を捜査できる。
Yeah, we can use that as an important reference to investigate Takano and her crew.
それでいきましょう。
Yeah, yeah, brilliant. So they can justifiably investigate her. Let's do it. I love that he laughs like a pirate. Don't mention it.
これ
What's
は
the deal
何
with
じゃ
this shack in the quarry?
採石場の小屋か。
Oh.
そうか、これ野号地ですよ。
Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's it. This is in Yogurchi. Yeah, of course they would be in Yogurchi. You know, the quarry that's in Yogurchi. I mean, yeah, that is prime in terms of evidence for what would happen after after everybody.
よくこれでわかり
Nico
ま
would
したね、
die.
じいさん。
Also, you recognize this place, old timer?
もちろんじゃ。
Oh.
わしはよくここで遊んだ口じゃからの。
Of course, I've spent plenty of time there.
それより
Anyway,
この
what's
木も
writing here? Yeah, what is it? I wonder. Oh, right. So now we're in the clinic. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna see Takano, or maybe we're gonna see EDS point of
リ
view.
カ、大丈夫ですか？
Oh, Rika, are you alright? That's actually really surprising that a hair was found, like, right within the wound. I mean, God. Takano really must have forced the vaccine. No, of course. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense how the hair was actually found in there, but I'd assume maybe Takano was, like, really, really restraining him when he was, you know, obviously fighting for his life, and then... I don't really know. That doesn't make much sense. I don't know. Maybe her hair just fell out sometime when she was either moving the corpse or... No, she didn't move the corpse, that's the thing. Maybe... Well, she obviously did something for her hair to fall out right into the wound. Rika, are you alright? Me, I'm fine.
大丈夫なのです。多分。
Probably. Yeah. I did the best I could to answer Satoko's muffled call from above me. Yeah, fair enough. I could hear the sounds of the springs, but for now, the only thing right before my eyes was the approaching ceiling. Yeah, fair enough. I guess I don't have to worry about the bed, the bottom of the bed falling out. Oh god. No, that wouldn't
眠
happen.
るのは結構でございますが、いびきだけはかかないでくださいね。
You're welcome to fall asleep, but please try not to
も
snore.
し聞こえたら、ベッドを蹴って叩き起こして差し上げますから。
Oh boy. If I hear anything, I might have to kick the bed open. Open? To wake you.
それじゃあ僕のベッドを思いっきり蹴ってあげるのです。
Oh boy, then if I hear anything, I'll kick you straight out
どち
of
ら
the
が少な
bed.
かったか競争なのですよ。
Let's make a contest. Whoever snores less wins.
負けませんわよ。
Then I won't lose. You sure about that? I suddenly cut out for my voice and burst into laughter at that strong but panicked retort from Satoko. Yeah. Satoko snores far more often than I do in her at all. So, oh right. So it's pretty much a guaranteed win for me. Oh, but maybe I'll let her have the victory this time. Nah, that's too kind. Idia arranged for Satoko and me to be moved to a vacant exam room. Right, okay, that's good. I'm lying on a mat under Satoko's bed, hidden behind a box of medical supplies. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, so I'm assuming it's a bunk bed, and then, yeah, there's loads of medical supplies hiding her. That's actually pretty smart, I suppose, but, yeah, it just depends how good the medical supplies, the boxes of them, I'd assume, are hiding her. They never expect we're simply staying put at the scene of the attack. It was Shion's idea. Yeah, of course it was Shion's idea. And when the idiot heads over to give Audio a medical exam later this evening, Satoko and I will go for a ride in his car and then end up hidden away in the basement of the Sonozaki house. Yeah, let's hope that Audio actually accepts them. I mean, she probably would accept Rika, obviously, and she probably would accept Satoko because she's actually with Rika. But, you know, the whole Hojo thing may, you know, filth, Hojo, somebody as bad as the Hojo family. A person from the Hojo family staying in the Sonozaki house. Unbelievable. Nah, that wouldn't happen. I don't think it would. About 30 hours left. Yeah, seriously. I mean, God, these are genuinely going to be some of the most important hours in the blooming story, easily. I looked at the clock tucked under my arm and then let out a sigh. Just a little over a day. Yeah, the rotations of the second hands felt so slow. Yeah, fair enough. I'll probably spend the slowest time period of my life hidden in here. No, that's actually fair enough. She has nothing to do, and if anything, she can't do anything. She needs to be silent. Will this work? I'm still feeling anxious and uneasy. It could so easily not work. If the mountain dogs find her, which, let's be honest, they probably are going to do a thorough search of the clinic when Dika's actually... Which they could potentially do now because, I don't know. Well, they know the Sonozaki household is going to be somewhere that they're going to be, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's going to maybe they're going to search the place, and then they're going to realise that nobody's there, and then Dika's going to go once they've searched, so they wouldn't think anyone's there, and boom. They'd be able to sneak in. I tried in the past to evade my enemy's attack by hiding in the mountains, but of course that never succeeded. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so they really are smart when it comes to stuff like that in terms of locating people. Although this is the first time I've hidden myself with the help of the club members, so I'm interested in seeing how it plays out, or perhaps I should say I'm full of anticipation. Yeah, fair. In addition to the anxiety and fear I felt thus far. Yeah, oddly enough, I was feeling a little excited. That's good. And just then, hey Rika,
ちょっとだけお話を聞いていただけますか?
would you listen to me for a moment?
Me?
No, I'm not gonna listen to you. You can fuck up. Nah, of course she's gonna listen to me. Satoko had been quiet for a while, but she suddenly spoke up. What's going on? Her tone was a little firmer than before, and there was something strange about it.
どうしたのですか?
What is it, Satoko?
Satoko. Rika には話しておこうと思いますの。
I want to talk to you.
3年前のあの事件のこと。
You listened 3 years ago. Oh, God. Yeah, maybe Satoko.
Satoko, あの話はもう忘れるのが
Yeah,
一
that's
番
actually
なの
fair
です。
enough. But does she forget it or does she face it? That's the only question. I think it's best you forget that
いい
story.
え、
No,
聞
please
いてくだ
listen.
さいまし。私、ずっと眠ってる間、
Oh, I've had many
あの
dreams
時
about
のこ
that.
とを
Yeah.
何度も
Oh,
夢
that
に
must
見
be
ました。
awful. Especially waking up and then just, you know. Could you imagine just starting the day with a dream like that? That would be awful.
何度も何度も。
Over and over again.
それで、やっと思い出したんです
And
の
I。finally remembered.
あの日、私はお母さんとお父さんの3人でドライブに行きました。
That day, my mum, my stepdad and I went on a
本当は
drive.
嫌でしたけど
I
ね。
really hated it. Yeah, fair.
だって、あの人、見かけは怖いのに、妙に慣れ慣れしくて、私のご機嫌を取ろうとして、
Because while he looked scary, he tried to flatter me with strange familiarity.
今までのお母さんの恋人のように、裏表のある人だって思ってい
I
ま
always
した。
thought he was as two-faced as mum's
だから
past
決して
lovers.
懐いてやるもんかって心に
Yeah,
決
so
め
deep
て
in
い
my
まし
heart,
た
I decided I'd never get along with
で
him.
も惚れた弱み
Sure, they say love is
と
blind,
でも
right?
申し上げるのでしょうか。
Hmm.
お母さんはその人のそんな見せかけの優しさを本気だと受け止めて随分入れ込んでおられました。
Mum took his masquerade of kindness seriously. She was completely absorbed. That's actually really interesting as he thinks this. I mean, I wonder if this is because, like, she genuinely thinks this, or if it's maybe because of the syndrome. I don't know, though. I mean, I think it would be more likely that she genuinely thinks this, so, I mean... That's actually really interesting, because I would have never thought this would be the case, because, like, for example, you know, him actually fighting for his position in, like, you know, Mizoa fighting so much and having a really passionate belief about, like, you know, the damn project being good. I think it really takes something to actually do a protest like that. I don't really know if this is true, but at the same time, this is Satoko's point of view. Like, I can't really say my own point of view as the one that my own interpretation is what... No, my own opinion, I suppose, is what is right, because I didn't actually live the events. Yeah, it's actually really interesting that Satoko never liked him. She never saw the light of day in him. Never. But maybe he was just a really bad person. I can't tell if it's him being a bad person or if it's the syndrome. I don't know.
それが私には歯がゆくて口惜しくて仕方がなかった。
All I could do was feel irritation and regret.
お母さんが騙されている。
Mum was being deceived.
そしてまたしばらくしたら喧嘩して仲が悪くなって、そして別れて悲しい思いをするんだ。
It's only a matter of time before they fight and stop getting along. Then they feel sad when they broke up.
だから私がいつものようにいろいろと追い出してやるつもりで、その人に嫌がらせをしてやりましたの。
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that.
そうすればきっとその人のメッキが剥がれる。それを見ればお母さんの目も覚めると思って。だって今までずっとそうでしたから。
Surely that would cause his armor to peel off. I thought Mum would wake up when she saw that, because that was how it always worked. Yeah, that is actually fair enough, I suppose. No, I suppose because whenever she sees like anybody being really awful to Satoko, she will just think, yeah, that's it. You can fuck off. Yeah. Yeah.
でもその人はいつもと違った。
But that man wasn't like the others.
怒るよりもいつも思い悩んで悲しそうで、
Oh
夜
my
中でも
god!
お母さんとずっと私のことで話し合っておられました。
Rather than getting angry, he always got worried and sad. He was always talking to Mum about me, and yeah, exactly. I really thought that I really never thought that he was the type of person that would be like that, and he isn't. I mean, he is the person that would genuinely like. He would be like a genuine father if he, I don't know, if he hadn't sort of married into the family, but like, yeah, he is more of a father than anybody else has been to her, at least. But the only thing is because of the experiences that she's had with the other really bad people, I suppose she can just never come to see that. Oh god, that's awful.
それが私には余計に
And
気
that made
持
me
ち
feel
悪かった。
uncomfortable. Oh god. She didn't even understand that he was just genuinely concerned.
きっとこの人は何か企んで
Surely this man was planning something. No.
そして
No.
お母さんを味方に引き込んで私を邪魔者扱いしてこの家から追い出すつもりなんだ。
They would never do that. Never. If they were worried and they were sad, then why would they want to do that? And he's going to get Mum on his side, then convince her I'm a burden and drive me out of this house.
もしかしたら私を事故か何かに見せかけて殺すつもりなのかも。
No, maybe he'll even kill me and make it look like an accident or something.
そんなことをずっと考えてい
Yeah,
ま
I was
し
always
た。
thinking thoughts like that. Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
だからドライブで行った先で
So
一
let's
緒
go
に
for a
川を
drive
見
and
よう。
see the river together.
そう言って誘われた時はきっと私を崖から突き落とすつもりなんだと思って
Jesus, yeah.
車の中に残ることにいたしましたの。
Yeah, and it's just the suspicion, it really just... This is where it just goes. I mean, it was already too far, but this is where it just becomes absolutely awful. I mean, when he invited me for saying that, I was worried he was going to push me off the cliff, so I decided to stay in the car.
そして車内に一人になったら急になんだか寂しくなって悲しくなってそして怖くなりました。
Oh, and then when I was left all alone in the car, suddenly I started feeling somehow lonely, sad and terrified.
やっぱり私は
No!
お母さんたちにとって邪魔者なんじゃないかなって。
Maybe I really am better than them. I mean, the thing is, I just think firstly she was way too young to be able to have the responsibility to actually think like what her actions are having like effects on other people. I think she was too young, and secondly, like I don't want her to think that and then just feel so bad for about herself that, you know, she just causes herself to, I don't know, just hate herself so much. But at the same time, even if she hated herself, I suppose she really changed for the better and then actually have a better relationship, so I don't know.
だからもしかしたら二人きりになったことをいいことに、お母さんとあの人は私を殺す算段をしている
Then
かも
maybe
し
the
れ
two
な
of them
い。
are using their time away from me to plot how to kill me.
そう思ったら耳の奥でキーンと嫌な音が聞こえて、全身が虫に刺されたみたいに痒くなって。
Jesus. As I thought that, I heard an awful sound ringing in the back of my ears. And my whole body was crawling like it was covered in bug bites. God. I do not want to imagine how weird that is. Especially, I never actually realised that people, you know, that had really bad syndrome, like, had a sound ringing in their ears though. That is so
気が
weird.
ついた時には私、車から出て、物陰から崖に立つ二人を覗き見ていましたの。
When I noticed that, I stepped out of the car, and from the shadows, I peered out at the two people standing by the
そ
cliff.
したら、
And then...
大丈夫ですか、あなた。
Are you alright, dear?
昨日も遅かったみたいですけど。
Yeah, it seems you came home late again yesterday.
ああ、もちろんじゃ。
Oh, of course.
なんせ賛成派の連中の仲介役はわしでなければ務まらんからの。
The supporters will never get anywhere without me acting as an intermediary. I mean, they have done... Obviously, it is good that this guy's voice acted, but they could make him sound a little less similar to Tepe.
下手に顔を出せば園崎のばあさんのお怒りを買うって。
Actually, that is actually fair enough that he sounds really similar to Tepe, because, yeah, they're the same people, same parents. I wouldn't have thought they'd have a voice so similar though, but yeah. If I back down, everyone will cower at old lady Sonozaki's wrath. Yeah,
そんな役
interesting.
回りですね、本当に。
Yeah, such a disadvantageous role to be in. Yeah, seriously.
まあ嫌われることには慣れちょる
Oh,
わ。
I'm used to being
こん
hated.
なこわもてでのぶとい声じゃ好かれる方が珍しいわい。
It's pretty rare for somebody to like a tough-looking, loudmouth person like me.
私も最初はそうでしたよ。
I felt the same way at first.
初めて会った時の怯えた顔、
I
今で
never
も
forget
忘
how
れとらんの。
frightened you looked when you first met. I think it is so sad. I think this person's genuine. He is. No, I think he could potentially be the most genuine person that Satoko's actually, you know, had as a father. But yeah, she will never realise that. I think that's just the worst thing. Like, the one time where things have actually improved, she isn't actually able to realise that. And, yeah, obviously takes it completely the other way. But of course, they're not going to plot out to kill her. If anything, they want to, you know, they're sad and they're worried about her. They want to make her have the best upbringing as possible. Who is this voice actor, by the way?
大丈夫ですか、あなた。昨日も遅かったみたいですけど。
Yeah, that's just the same voice actor for Satoko. But yeah, obviously a little bit of a different voice. He excitedly laughed and shook his large body as he said that, but he suddenly stopped smiling as though he had remembered something and then sighed while drooping his shoulders.
まあ、そのせいでさとこちゃんには申し訳ないこ
Thanks
と
for
しちゃ
that.
う
I
ん
scared
だ
poor
な。
Satoko-chan. Yeah, he doesn't sound like somebody that would, you know, he sounds genuinely concerned. Dear. Satoko's mother gently placed her hand on the shoulder of the large man beside her. His large build crumpled and his shoulders were drooping excessively low.
わしの夢じゃった。優しい女房、かわいい子供。
A kind-hearted wife and a cute kid, that was my dream.
ほとんど諦めていた分、 一度に手に入ったのが
Yeah,
本気で嬉しく
I'd
て
almost given it up.
浮かれ
I'm
てしま
so
った。
happy to have finally obtained it all at once. I'm ecstatic. Yeah.
そのせいでさとこちゃんにはいろいろ誤解させてしまったんじゃろう。
And that's probably why I got so many misunderstandings with Satoko-chan.
あの子は悪ない。わしが間違っておったんじゃ。
She's not a bad girl. I was the one in the wrong. Interesting. So I really wonder what the misunderstandings were. I was always under the impression that Satoko was just the one that was perceiving him way worse than he actually was. Has he actually
そ
done
んなこ
stuff?
と
Don't say that.
それにわしがお両ばあさんに逆らったせいで
Yeah, that is actually very true. Yeah.
さとこちゃん
Plus,
二
it
人
made
に
things
は
harder for
本当に
Satoshi
すまん
and
ことをしてしもうた。
Satoko-chan by fighting against Lady Audio.
村の連中が冷たい仕打ちをしていることくらいわしにだっ
Even
て分
I
かった
understand how cold the villagers are treating them.
けど賛成派の連中の手
They really
前ここで屈して頭を下げるわけ
But
に
I'm
はいか
standing
ん
up
の
on
じゃ
behalf of the supporters, so I can't back down
大丈
now.
夫ですよ。
It'll be alright.
二人とも強い子です。
The two of them are strong. Oh god, that's definitely not a discussion you want to be having now, before you're gonna get bloody killed.
いつかきっと分かってくれ
I'm
ると
sure
思
they'll
います。
understand one day. To be fair, they will understand one day, but like... I really wonder what Satoshi must think of the dad. Compared to Satoko, obviously. Satoko couldn't see his face. Oh no! Even so, she could tell by the sound of his voice. Satoko's stepfather was crying. Yeah, exactly.
私がいけなかったん
I
で
was
す
the。one in the wrong.
ちょっと言い寄られて優しい言葉をかけられるたびに浮かれて相手の人に嫌われまいと
Oh
あの
jeez.
子を邪険に扱ってしまった。
That is horrible. I was the one in the wrong. Whenever they flattered me, I was so infatuated with them that I treated her harshly in order to avoid getting on the better. You really think that's more important than your fucking kid? That is insane.
どれだけ聡子が構って欲しがっていたのか。
Yeah, I never even thought about how much Satoko wanted attention. Oh god, Satoko's in her worst state. She is gonna take that badly.
あの子にはどれだけ
Yeah,
詫びて
no
も
amount of
足り
apology will be enough for it.
だから
Yeah, seriously.
国から補助金をもろうて引っ越したら精一杯償いをしたいんじゃ。
So once we get our government subsidy and move, I want to do as much as I can to make amends.
わしらのことはいい。あの子が幸せになれるように。
I think it's really good of him that he's saying that. I just think it's even sadder that he was good-willed, you know. It really is, not for ourselves, but so we can make her happy. Right. Then the two of them excitedly planned out various things in their future. Oh, and needless to say, all of them were about Satoko and Satoshi. Exactly, their lives revolve around them. They are really concerned about them. Yeah, getting a new house and furnishing rooms for Satoko and Satoshi. Buying a bunch of cute stuffed animals to fill Satoko's room. Yeah. They would make them so happy. Yeah, but this just really ripped up through their life. It seriously did. It's just so awful to think that they could have had such a good life. They really could have. I mean, even though everybody in Hinamizawa's life would be very different, still, I think that's more... I think her life being better is more important than all of their lives being benefited, because their lives have been benefited, but Satoko's life has been... I don't even think horrifying could closely begin to describe it. You know, with Tepe and Tamae, some of the most awful people on the planet. neighbourhood baseball team for Satoshi to join and going out to play catch with him on days off. Yeah, they would do so much for him. Yeah, putting a nice big colour TV in the living room. Buying the latest video game console so they can invite loads of friends over. Yeah, God, they're so thoughtful. But they really don't realise that the scars they've sort of made on Satoko, they can never turn back, and they're really going to see this now when they're going to bloody die. Replacing both of their beat up old bikes, maybe even with those newer models with changeable gears. Because from this point, like, changeable gears were new. Wow. The mother and stepfather were firmly divided on whether or not the two of them should go to cram school. But even that discussion was full of love for them. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, suddenly she noticed teardrops trickling to the ground. Yeah. Satoko realised that she was crying. I wonder what about. Why? Why has she been treating these people so terribly when they've been so kind to her? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But, like, how did this happen? Even though she's thought this. There was one thing, I bet you they're going to say one thing that she's going to interpret maliciously. She did so many awful things. No, to be fair, she did actually do quite a few awful things. But, like, for example, you know, when she actually framed her dad for, like, doing some abusive behaviour related things, but he didn't actually do it at all. That is awful. But the thing is, she was really vulnerable and she was really scared. You can't really blame that on her. I suppose not having enough maturity either. But, yeah. She did so many awful things. Told so many terrible lies. Yeah, seriously. And yet, these people have been treating her like a daughter all this time. These people have it. Oh, it's just so sad because she's never been able to realise that just because of, you know, the past ones being completely awful. I'm sorry. So how does this develop into what happens? What's happened? Satoko wiped away her overflowing tears, then looked up to face them once again. Seeing the two of them happily discussing a vibrant future must have been enough to brighten their mood, because Satoko feels the darkness in her heart receding. What? I'm seriously confused. Let's trust them. Mum and that man. I mean my stepdad. Yeah, pretend you didn't hear anything. Yeah, now let's cheerfully jump into their comforting arms. Will they be surprised? Will they be able to catch me? Oh my god. I'm still anxious, still a little scared, but I've decided to believe in the love of them the two feel. And with those thoughts in my mind, Satoko, you have. I was also told them with an extraordinarily huge smile on her face. No fucking way.
その後、どれくらい時間が経ちましたでしょ
Oh
うか
my god. That is genuinely shocking. That was a genuine accident. So, I suppose in this story, as opposed to Matsuri Bayashi, because in Matsuri Bayashi, the suspicion, she never really realised just how much of genuine people these were, and yeah, as a result, they died because of her suspicion. But Jesus, that's horrible! That is actually just, that's heartbreaking, that seriously is. And to think about everything that happened thanks to that. It really is just, and obviously that's why her syndrome got worse, like, and in a state where she was basically, is it right to say brain dead? Because, like, I suppose your brain's working, but you're just asleep. You don't feel anything, you can't move, you can't talk, can't walk, and stuff like that. That is so awful. And to think that all of her life, like, she has lived through hell thanks to this one accident. Oh my god. No, let's do it. Oh. Oh my god, how much time has passed since
気が
then?
ついたら
When I came to my senses,
私地面に転がって
I
いま
was
した
lying on the ground.
そして顔を上げたら
Oh.
見えたのは無残に壊れた
When I looked up, I saw a mercilessly
お
broken
母さん
railing.
と
Mum and my stepdad
どう
were.
さとこにも
Oh.
ど どこにも見えなくなっていたんです。
Nowhere. I couldn't see them anywhere. Oh my god. It was too much to handle, so I lost my voice. I seriously don't blame her. My heart was throbbing and I kept taking deep breaths over and over to get my breathing under control. Yeah. And at last I just barely managed to suppress the shock and surprise in my heart and speak to Satoko. Satoko.
それは
Is that
本当
really
なのですか？
true?
正直今までずっと自信が持てませんでしたわ。
That's actually really interesting. So, that is interesting actually, because I really wonder, I don't think the events of this story to Matsuri Bayashi are actually different. I think she actually might have remembered this differently to how it actually planned out. Oh god, I suppose at least she doesn't remember it with like her actually deliberately killing them, which is, that's my theory. It did actually happen that she, you know, her paranoia caused her to kill them, but she remembers it differently because she wants to interpret the events differently. They are loose memories, and especially because of the whole medicine that she would have had, you know, dimming her thoughts and memories. It would have been very hard to remember, but yeah, this is important. Of course, she'll remember it. But I suppose it's not remembered so much that what actually happened is fully set in stone, really. This really is rough.
でも
Oh shit. Yeah, I always hated my stepdad. Yeah, that made me believe he told me an outright lie once again. And the fact that I simply killed the two of them.
だから
Yeah!
今度も嘘っぱちで本当は私が2人を殺しただけなんじゃないかって。でも
But...
最後に見たお母さんとお父さんの顔、
Oh
はっきり思い出したんです。
no! I can clearly remember the final looks on their faces.
私を一緒に落とすまいと懸命に私を突き飛ばして。
Oh my god! They were pushing me back as hard as they could, trying to keep me from falling with
そ
them.
して
And then...
私が無事だと分かったら2人とも
Oh my god. Once the two of them realised I was safe, they both smiled. That is unbelievable. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. I can hear Satoko weeping on the other side of the bed. Oh, I wanted to get up there and stand beside Satoko right away. I wanted to pat her head to comfort her and tell her it's okay. However, unfortunately, this is neither the time nor the place.
さとこ、もういいのです。
That's enough.
もう
Really, it's enough,
本
isn't it?
当にいいのですよ。
Jesus, man, that is so awful. Even though they've literally been killed by an accident as well, they still smile. Oh god, that just makes it even worse. I suppose it makes it nice that they have. It's nice that, I don't know, they could remember. They could have nice. I don't know, she could remember them well, but oh, it's just still so horrible. Yeah, I don't think she killed them for the money. God, how stupid can Tepe be? Seriously. That really is quite something, though. Them ensuring that Satoko actually was saved as opposed to them being saved. No, Rika.
もしかしたらこれは私の逃げる気持ちが生み出した虚言かもしれない。
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel that's gonna be a little bit more likely, but I don't know. She could have truly got the syndrome from the strength of this, you know. I mean, she literally was developing level 5, and then, you know, I suppose it subsided, but then it could potentially be brought back by this. No, Rika, maybe this is just a lie constructed from my desire to run
目
away.
覚める前に夢の中の声が言ってくれたんです。
But before I woke up, a voice in my dream spoke to me.
夢
Dream? No way, like the Minecraft future. Nah. Yeah. What is this?
どうかな。
Please don't cry.
あなたを救えて2人は最後まで喜んでいた
Oh
から。
my god, because the two of them... Because the two of them were...
その言葉が 私を救ってくれた。
Yeah, interesting. Those words saved me. No, but the only thing is that's actually really odd because that is Hanya. That is genuinely somebody that... No, because she obviously would have understood the scenario that she would have went through. That's weird. Those two say
ずっ
those
と
words
自
saved
分
me.
の記憶の中に封じ込めていた私の罪を許してく
All
れ
the
た。
sins I've kept locked in my memory all this time were forgiven. Satoko's voice was full of tears, but it had a strong, dignified sound to
あ
it.
の声はもしかしたらリカの声だったの
That's
かも
actually
しれ
really
ないっ
interesting.
て
I think now that might have
今
been
な
your
ら
voice,
思いま
Hika.
す。
No, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't
だか
hers.
ら
And so,
あなたのこ
I'll
と
give
は
everything I have
好
to
みに
protect
変え
you.
ても守ってみせます。それが私の贖罪と生きがいなんですわ。
That's my atonement and my reason to live.
だからどうかこれからも協力してくださいましね。
So from now on, please let me to continue helping you. You really know somebody is just too selfless when they're literally talking about one of their most sensitive stories, and yet they still are more concerned for the other person than themselves. It really is just quite a show of heart, that.
サトコ、
Satoko. Who could say no after hearing that? Yeah, seriously. Once again, I felt proud to have this cute, brightly shining little girl as a friend. Yeah, seriously. Of course you should be.
僕は
Satoko, I'm
サ
truly,
トコの
truly
友
glad.
達でいられて本当に
Oh,
本当に良かったのですよ。
Yeah, fair. I'm truly glad to have you as a friend.
私もでございますわ。
Yeah, I feel the same way, Rika. I think it is so good these people have each other. I mean, I don't really know about Rika, but I definitely know that Satoko wouldn't have been able to last without her. Seriously. Oh, I felt warm tears spill out of my eyes as I clenched my fist. 29 hours left. No doubts about it, I'll definitely endure this. Yeah, good for her. And I'll grab hold of that happy future with the help of my wonderful friends. They are wonderful, seriously. They really are quite something else. Ooh, we're gonna get another story now, it looks like. Oh, we're in the police station. Ooh, wonder what this is gonna be. It's
お疲れ
Oishi.
さんです。
How are you doing?
今のは誰から
Who
で
was
す
it?
今度はうちの所長っす
It
よ
was our marshal. I love this. Fresh cut.
だんだんと手強くなってきました
Oh,
ね
they're gaining strength. Right. God, could you imagine if this was actually the thing that happened? I really wonder though. Might actually inquire about it. But the only thing is that it's actually really interesting that the words that Hanya said saved her, and I suppose that really gave her a reason to live, and especially... I don't really know. I'm actually kind of surprised that this did, because I would have thought, like, this out of anything would have made her even more sad. The fact that they were so happy and they so wanted to make her have a good life. And they really did. They sounded like real good. They sounded like people that really had good potential. But at the same time, it was just never appreciated. So, as a result, Satoko may have, you know, really felt bad about herself. And if she had the syndrome, which she did, no, I'm going to be honest, from this, because the words actually saved her, and because this actually gave her a reason to live, I don't think this is the case. Because if she was feeling so, I don't really want to say hopeful, but if she feel like she'd been forgiven after this, then I don't really understand why the syndrome would have would have taken its effects again.
But けど俺の敵じゃないっすよ
But he's no match for me.
覚悟を決めた男の力ってや
I'll
つを
show
見
the
せてや
power,
りますっ
the
て
power of a man with dedication. Brilliant.
それにしても
Brilliant.
所長が今日所長会のゴルフで良かったです
He's playing
ね
golf today. When they're saying the marshal, I think they're talking about Otaka.
直接来られたら少々うるさかったでしょうし
If he actually came over, it would have gotten a little complicated.
ゴルフ場から電話とは仕事してんだ
That's actually kind of surprising. Like, this is a serious case, and yet he's only playing. And yet he's playing golf. I mean, irresponsibility. Jesus Christ! Did he call from a golf course? Is he working or
大
what?
高君ね、所長と一緒に乗り込みたかったろ
Yeah. I bet old Taka-kun wanted to come over with the marshal. He's probably real upset about it now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think that's really funny. The person that actually could help Otaka is Blimmin playing golf instead of doing work. I mean, that just really says it all.
直接攻撃ですかね。
Oh, so there's an indirect attack hasn't worked. Do you think they'll try a
乗り込んでいき
direct
ます
one?
か。
Will
大
Otaka
高
come
の
here?
やつ。
Yeah, he will.
所長が捕ま
Or
ら
at
ないん
least
じ
I
ゃ
hope he
自分で乗り込むしかないと踏むで
If he
しょ
can't get a hold of the chief, he'll have to.
も
Yeah.
うじき8時半
It's
か
almost 8:30. That would actually be really bad if the chief has been notified.
下の窓口が開く頃だ
The main doors will open soon. Oh, right. Morning had finally arrived. The chorus of the cicadas had begun. Wee. Yep, I hear it. The familiar sound would make one think it was just another day. But it was hardly going to be normal. Oh yeah, this is going to be one of the most intense days we are ever going to face. Seriously. Oishi and Co, or company, were already grazing the tip of a huge conspiracy. Yeah,
大
seriously.
高君の勝負だと多分堂々
Yeah. He'll probably be all
正面から
pompous
やっ
and
てくるでしょ
clear that he's there. Knowing how Otaka-kun is, he'll probably come through the main entrance.
自分だけが正義だと思ってるやつに
Yeah,
あり
that's
が
what
ち
a
っ
guy
す
like
ね
him。would do. Yep.
よし水際撃退と行きましょうかね
Okay, let's go with the coastline dispense
くまちゃん
strategy.
は取り調べ室を頼みます
Kuma-chan, I need you to handle the interrogation.
例の現像は終わりましたか
Oh, have we finished developing the photos?
もう少し。
Just a little longer.
あ、今来たっす。こっちこっち。
Oh, we came just now. Here you go. The front desk will be opening soon. Oh, the clerks were inside the counter area, just waiting for the opening chime to ring out. Did he have to get involved with those detestable bastards this early in the morning? Oh, that's actually fair enough. It's not a very good way to start your morning, but at least I suppose that's going to give you the indication of how difficult today's going to be. He wished they were at least... Oh my god. Wouldn't that make it a little bit worse though? Because it would be a little bit awkward. That is so weird. By the way, let me just hammer in. This guy is nearly retiring, and yet he's thinking thoughts like these. That is a little bit weird. Or has he had a critical role to play? If they managed to just take on Sonosaki Shion to Prefectural Police Headquarters, it would be a heavy blow to her future, even if she didn't say anything. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. Plus, who did Lady Car's whereabouts and the uncertain nature of her life or death were key elements of this operation? Yeah, definitely, yeah. If they could keep the enemy busy for just a minute, just a second, then Akasaka's team could grab hold of her, of their slightly protruding tail. Yeah, fair. the enemy were able to learn that Ikai is still alive before they're able to get hold of that tail, the enemy will be able to reassemble their plan. Yeah, definitely, yeah. They can't know that Ikai is alive. It would restore the credibility of the Alphabet Project, and the enemies on the verge of abandoning their operation would come back with a perfectly executed plan. Yeah. It seems that hooded Ikai was able to overcome this conspiracy with miraculous intuition, but it's both a miracle and a kamikaze attack. That's actually fair enough, yeah. Yeah, kamikaze, they're basically like the people that had a bloomin'... Yeah, they're basically Japanese war. I don't really know much about it myself, but Japanese war pilots that flew ships and military commanders that basically forced them to basically crash into American planes, completely suiciding basically, all for the honour of the country. They'd be made to they'd be ridiculed if they didn't do it. Yeah, the kamikaze poem is the we're studying that at school. It's one of the power and conflict poems if anybody does GCSE poetry. We have to do it, which is the worst thing. I mean, at least you get another qualification, but like still it's just fucking awful. I mean, but to be fair, at the same time, I mean, the exam is awful, but the poems are interesting. Some of them are. Some of them suck, but some of them are interesting. Anyway, I don't know how a visual novel playthrough got to talking about GCSEs. This is weekend time. I mean, to be fair, in 1 hour and 19 minutes it's going to become officially Monday, so it's going to be a school day. But so I suppose it's going to be a school day. But yeah, not yet. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. So they're saying if Akasaka actually grabs hold of their lead, then obviously their stance, then he can sort of shift the attention of he can sort of shift the attention to dealing with him as opposed to like formulating the new plans for everything to win. Yeah. A miracle is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Yeah, if you expect one to happen, you're doomed to failure. Yeah, seriously, yeah. So there won't be a next time. If they can't defeat the enemy here, they'll never win. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It would deal serious damage to them internally, but ultimately a draw would only lead to victory for the enemy. Yeah, seriously. We have to expose the enemy by we have to expose the enemy by any means. That sounds kind of weird. Enemy by any means necessary. It doesn't actually. Then have Akasaka deal a heavy blow with his own hands to take down our enemy. Yeah, no matter how things play out, the incident could never become public knowledge. Ah, right. But there are people who can't be saved unless we devote ourselves to it right here and right now. Yeah, seriously. This is ostensibly a violation of duties, but this is exactly the sort of situation where a detective's soul burns brightest. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, I love that. Yeah, fair enough. That's right, didn't my mentor knock me down and tell me that on the day back when I was young? Oh yeah, of course he's wearing a suit. That really doesn't surprise me. Someone who, despite the hot weather, was wearing a suit. Oh yeah. Gonna be really smart. I just probably gotta gel my hair, do my moustache. Someone who, despite the hot weather, was wearing a suit came in from the automatic sliding door. Oh my god. Whereas the thing is, what Otaka is actually going to do, he's going to demand information from the police because the mountain dogs are using the police to actually spy on them. So, yeah, he's going to get legal people involved, and yeah, it's not really going to work because Oishi is going to say, fuck off. That's actually really interesting. I suppose he would have, because context about this. So basically, there was it was basically the incident where after the war, the Second World War, there was basically so little food in Japan that people actually had to buy black market rice if they wanted to be able to live. That's just how little food there was. And there was actually somebody that like tested. They basically starved themselves, and they actually died of starvation just by living without illegally sourced food. So yeah, it was a vital thing. So Oishi was basically arresting people that were like smuggling illegally. I think it was in a train station. He was trying to arrest people that were smuggling illegally sourced rice, but then it was coincidentally the damn construction manager who, you know, punched him, knocked him down, and then just told him how wrong he was and how awful what he was stopping was. And he really saw that. He really agreed with it. And it really changed him as well. Genuinely. He had two of his colleagues with him. Oh yeah, that somehow doesn't surprise me. He was showing off his authority like he always did.
Yo! Ohayo gozaimasu, Otaka-kun.
Yep, you've already pissed him off and you're not even saying... You've not even said one line. Good morning, Otaka-kun. Hang on a second, does he emphasize kun?
Yo! Ohayo gozaimasu, Otaka-kun.
Yeah, he did, I love that.
これはおはようございます大石さん。
Well, good morning, Oishi-san.
それから私のことはくんと呼ばないでください。
By the way, please don't address me with such
もうあな
familiarity.
たにくんで呼ばれるような立場ではありません。
まあまあ、そんなこと言わずに、Otaka-kun。
Oh, don't be like that, Otaka-kun.
同じ宅で麻雀を打ったよしみじゃないですか。
Fair enough, yeah. We used to play mahjong together, didn't we? He's not only gonna protect everybody and their information, but he is gonna have as much fun as possible when doing it. Otaka seemed disgusted to hear that. He used to boast about being a good mahjong player, but Oishi once beat him badly in front of many people, which hurt his pride. Oh, that's not what doesn't
あな
surprise me.
たとゆっくり休校を温めたいところです
I
が
would love to chat with you,
今日は急ぎの用事がありますので失礼させていただきます
but I'm in a hurry today, so please excuse me.
まあまあ、そう言わず
Hey,
に。
don't say that.
あんたが交流剣道大会で症状の筆行委託を忘れて泣きついてきたとき、助けてあげたでしょ。
Remember that Kendo tournament when you forgot to write out all of those certificates? You begged me to help you. Damn.
こっそりステージ裏で書いてあげたから無事表彰式ができた
Oh
んじゃないの。
Jesus, that would have been awful. Well, I wrote them for you backstage, and that was why the award ceremony went on smoothly, didn't it? Shit.
その件については感謝していますが今は関係ないことです
I truly appreciate that, but that has nothing to do with this right now.
ありゃ、感謝してくれてましたの。
I didn't know you appreciated it. Sorry about that.
そりゃ失礼。そういう話はとんと聞いたことがなかったもので。
Never heard anything like that before. I do feel kind of bad for Otaka. I sometimes get the impression that Oishi is he's just being a little bit too hard on him. I mean, that I get that he has a lot of pride and he does have a stupid amount, but he is being formal here, and I do kind of get the impression that Oishi's being a little bit immature and, like, you know, just really disrespectfully talking to him. Because he is, I mean, no matter what's happened in the past, he is trying to formally address him so that he can get information. I mean, yeah. But I suppose this is actually really good because of the, you know, of the bribe and the fact that when Otaka comes up, wrong things happen. Like, for example, in Tsumi Horoboshi, because of him, the whole bloody school gets blown up. And everybody dies, and then, you know, Tsumi Horoboshi's bad end. Dude, Tsumi Horoboshi's bad end is so fucking good. Bad and good in the same sentence, kind of contradictory, but still it is so good. Seriously, amazing stuff.
県警では私が書きたいとわがまま言ったから 執行委託を断って、わざわざ書かせてやったんだって話で通ってましたよ。
God, down at the prefecture station, they think I begged to write it and that you turned the offer down and let me write it for you.
症状の文字があまりうまくないので、どういうことなんだと本部長に聞かれて以来のあなたの言い訳のはず
Wasn't that the
です。
excuse you used when the director called you out, asking what happens if my handwriting on the certificates wasn't so great? God, that is really low. Okay, I'm seeing more and more why Oishi's treating this person with such disrespect. Well, I
誰
don't
かが
know.
誤解してるんじゃないですか。
Maybe someone misunderstood.
私はそんなことを言ってませんよ。
At the very least, I never said such a thing. Just from that laugh, he sounds like he's lying. It just
県
sounds
警
too
本
awkward.
部はあなたの島だろうが、あいにくここは沖宮署でね。
The prefectural police headquarters may be your territory, but unfortunately, this is Okinomiya.
あんたの思い通りにはそうそうな
Yeah,
らん
you
ってこ
won't
と
get
で
your
す。
own way here.
それはどういう意味ですか、大石。
What do you mean by that, Oishi-san?
あんたがここへ何しに来たかは知らんが、あんたの島は極楽だ。
I don't know why you're here, but your jurisdiction is in
沖宮じゃ
Okinawa,
ない。
not Okinomiya.
おとなしく引き上げてもらいましょう。
Oh, damn! I would like to ask you to leave. Not even before he's asked.
何の権限があってだね。
Under what authority?
そちらこそ何の権限があってですかね。
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. That's gonna get him completely, I don't know, just, well, unable to respond. And what authorization do you have to be here?
県警本部で現在捜査中のある秘匿捜査事件についてだ。
I'm in the middle of a classified investigation on the behalf of headquarters. Yeah, in other words, you've got literal terrorists on your, bribing you.
その件に関連があると思われる重要参考人がこちらにあると
I heard that there's a key witness related to that investigation here. Yeah, that's actually really interesting that they know of Shion's whereabouts.
なら電話でお問い合わせ
Well,
を。
then please inquire on the phone.
沖宮はね、貧乏人の
Okinawa
町
is
で
in a
す
rich
から。
neighborhood.
オーダーのスーツなんか着てるボンボンの来るところじゃないってことです
This is not a place where somebody in a custom-made suit should be.
なるほど。
I see.
しかし所長から被疑者を県警本部に引き渡すよう命令が来ているはずです。
However, there should be an order from the marshal to hand over the suspect to the prefectural police headquarters.
あなたエリートなのに。一罪一逮捕一交流の原則を知らないんですか。
As an elite like yourself not heard the principle of one crime, one arrest, one detention?
「被疑者は公務執行妨害で逮捕令状を発行し、それに基づいて取り調べを行っています」
An arrest warrant has been issued against the suspect for obstruction of government duties, and we are currently carrying out an investigation based on that.
起訴するまで48時間以内は所轄に拘留する権限があるんですよ。
It's within our authority to keep her detained under our jurisdiction for up to 48 hours until she can face prosecution, yes?
ならさっさと起訴して送検してください。
Oh, then please indict her immediately and send her to prosecution.
いやー、そうしたいところですが、今回の被疑者、
Well, I'd
も
like
の
to,
す
but
ご
this
く口が
suspect
硬いや
is
つ
being
でして、
particularly tight-lipped.
目視を貫いてなくね。
Oh, you can't get a confession out of her if she insists on keeping silent. Yeah,
なら
fair.
その取り調べに我々も立ち会わせてもらおう。
Then I would like to attend the interrogation.
嫌です。
Yeah, good that he's saying that, because attending the interrogation would definitely be really bloody bad for the people in Tokyo. No, sorry, for everybody here. It would be good for the people in Tokyo. It would be the best for them, because they'd be able to have a lot of information. What? Yeah, I love just how mad he sounds.
私は県警本部の秘匿事件担当として
I'm requesting it as the person in charge of this classified investigation at the prefectural headquarters.
それが本当なら、
If that's the truth.
私はあんたの刑事魂を疑わない。
Look, I don't want to doubt your policeman's spirit.
刑事魂は高潔だ。
Policeman's spirit is a noble one, see?
そりゃあお給料がもらえなかったらこんな商売誰だってやりゃし
So
ない。
no one would go into this business if we weren't getting paid for it.
ですがね、それだけじゃ測れない魂が
Yeah,
なき
yeah,
ゃ
seriously, yeah.
務め
You
られな
know,
い
you。can't be a good detective without dedication that can't be measured by your pay alone. Oh, I love that. It's interesting that Oishi's trying to change the subject as well. But this is how he genuinely thinks, so, yeah. I suppose it isn't really that deliberate. But it is at the same time, yeah.
あんたにその魂があるってんなら。
Oh, nice one! Somebody's never going to be let through, let's be honest here. If you say you have that spirit, I'll let you through. That's actually really interesting that they're using, like, you know, the creepy flute music for this. It really gives us a different feel. I don't like it, but, yeah. I think it was way better with Fearlessness. But, yeah, I don't know. It is interesting. I suppose it's just a doomy situation for Otaka. The look in Oishi's eyes made clear the anger that was rolling with him. I suppose it fits with that, yeah. As he looked into those eyes, Otaka recalled all kinds of frightening memories. Oh, yeah. Otaka didn't want Oishi to sense his fear, but he couldn't prevent himself from loudly swallowing.
ならそこを譲ってもらいましょう。
Okay, then please let me through.
私も刑事魂でここに来ています。
Are you really sure it's going to be that simple? I'm here because of my policeman's
そこを
spirit.
どいてください。
Please step aside.
なら、私をその刑事魂で押してどかしてみなさい。
Why don't you make me with your policeman's spirit?
ほれ、
Come on.
なんですって。
あんたの刑事魂が私の刑事魂に負けないくらいに思うもの
interesting.
なら。
Oh my god, they're actually going to try and get
簡単にどか
physical.
せちゃう
But
はずですよ。
you really think he's going to be able to beat Oishi? This isn't just policeman's spirit, it's the fact that he's fucking strong. But because of him having had like massive will and massive desire to improve his strength for his job, I suppose that is definitely policeman's spirit right there. So yeah. Oh, it's so embarrassing when you loudly swallow.
Ore,
Come on.
試してみなさい。
Try it. I kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's just so funny seeing like a really, really just stuck up smart ass, really. Well, he's not, I don't really know if he's a smart ass, but he's definitely a person that's very egotistical. Or she was obviously saying that he had no intention of letting Otaka through. Yep. How could he do this? Otaka was confused. Otaka was an elite policeman at the prefectural police headquarters. Ranks don't mean anything here. He believed academic background and performance record were enough to earn trust. No. He'd been working hard under that belief, but Oishi doesn't acknowledge that and doesn't even respect him. He's a scumbag. He was the worst type of person once, one who tried to establish their meaning and purpose only through rough means. Yeah, refusing to acknowledge anything about their superiors in order to protect their own pride, as uncivilized people often did. Yeah, interesting. Otaka had been thinking ever since they worked together, why do people trust in someone like Oishi? Oh, because of that exact reason. Why do people respect someone like him? Why do people appreciate someone like Oishi more than they did to Otaka? I wonder.
あんたに取り調べの決定権はないはずだ。
Oh, you don't have the right to make decisions regarding the interrogation.
警部より下の人間に容疑者を勾留できるとでも思ってるのか。
Do you think people ranking below Chief Inspector can detain a suspect?
なあ、それならうちの三田警部に交渉。
Oh, and then you have to negotiate with our own Chief Inspector, Mitsuda.
彼に今回の取り調べの許可をいただいております。
Oh, he was the one who granted authority over this
と言
interrogation.
っても、今別件の捜査に出ていますけど。
That's all too convenient. But he's currently out on another
なら
investigation.
さっさと呼び戻せ。
Yeah, I suppose so. But then call him back immediately.
呼び戻せ。
Call him back.
言っときますけど、彼は気弱だが、信念はとびっきり強い男だ。
Just so you know, he may be a timid man, but he still has very strong
同
convictions.
じ警部なのにあんたとえらい違いでね。簡単に脅しに乗ると思ったら大間違いです。
You're making a big mistake if you think he'll be easily threatened by somebody of the same rank as him. Got it? Oh, you're so not going to win this.
Move. 今すぐどかなければ捜査妨害で君を告発することもできるんだぞ。
I really find it quite something that Oishi is. He is throwing away so much here. If this goes wrong, he could seriously lose a lot, and he could be in a lot of trouble. If anything, this could potentially decrease his pension. But because he cares about these people so much, he thinks that, you know, obviously these people's lives are way more important than, you know, his job, which is good for him. But at the same time, I don't know, maybe it's careless. I don't really know though. I suppose you could argue that, but I don't agree. If you don't, I think it's just admirable, it really is. If you don't, I can accuse you of interfering with an investigation! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
ほう、それはどんな捜査ですか。
Oh, interesting. Oh, what kind of investigation?
話してくれりゃ協力もしますよ。
If you tell me, I'll help you.
だから君もわからない人だな。
Oh boy, didn't you hear me?
特捜査だから君ごと
It's
き田舎の刑事に
classified. I can't
話せ
talk
んの。
about it to someone like you. Even though the person that's interrogating is literally entirely related to it. That's so funny.
なるほど。全部話せないなら一部でもい
I
い。
see, well, if you can't tell me everything, you can tell me one thing
あんた
instead.
その仕事に何を背負ってますか。
Oh, what do you have resting on your shoulders? On my shoulders? A suit? Nah, I'm just kidding. What are you talking about?
私はね、
I have
背負
something
っ
on
て
my
ます
shoulders.
よ。
Yeah, you have braces. You have a collar. You have a tie. And you have a shirt, obviously. I'm just kidding. But yeah.
私の後ろには
Yeah!
住民の命運。
Oh,
2000
I
人の
like
周り。
that. The fate of 2,000 villagers rests there. Seriously.
あんたを通せば2000人、いや、そのご親戚やご家族も含めれば もっともっと大勢の人が悲しむことになる。
I'm actually really surprised that he's sort of revealing this much. If I let you through, those two southern villagers, no, they're relatives as well. They will be very sad. Yeah.
あんた、分かってますよね。
You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
何の話か。
Yeah, just play dumb. Play dumb. I have no idea what you're on about.
腹を割ってやる。
Okay, I'll tell you.
あんたの飼い主は恐ろし
Yeah,
いことを
seriously.
企んでいる。
Yeah, your boss is planning something very
あんたはそこま
terrifying.
で想像がついちゃいないだろうが、何千人もの人が不幸になる恐ろしい陰謀を企んでいるんだ。
I bet you haven't thought it through that far, but it's a conspiracy that will make thousands of people
そ
unhappy.
いつがくじかれる瀬戸際だってんで、多分家に帰って
Yep.
くつろいでいたあんたを呼び出してすぐに調べろと命じたんだ。
That conspiracy is about to crumble, and that's why they called you in from home and ordered you to investigate. I'm actually really surprised that he's going this far to actually talk to him about like just why he can't come in, but I suppose it's really smart to actually do so.
いくらの小遣いで頼まれてるかは知らんが、
Yeah.
それがあんたの刑事魂より重いってんなら。
Yeah, not even policeman Surreal. I suppose after knowing this, like this information that he's actually going to gather from here, even though he has a very high position, it is still going to, you know, it's basically going to help contribute 2,000 people getting killed. Yeah. How that can be more important than, yeah, or is this job more important? Who knows? I don't know how much you're getting paid for this, but if that is more important than your policeman's spirit, Oishi stopped talking there, but his eyes continue to speak after that. Oh, I like
何を
that.
言ってるのかさっぱりわからないです
What in the
よ。
world are you talking about? I really wonder if Otaka trusts Oishi so little that he thinks that this is all a lie. What in the world are you
と
talking
にか
about?
くそこを通してください。
That is unbelievable. That is genuinely unbelievable. I mean, to be fair, you can't really blame him that much because he is doing his job and he can't possibly know the implications of this. He's not going to fully trust Oishi, obviously. But, like, still, though, it is unbelievable that he is not even taking this into any consideration whatsoever. Wow. Yeah, Otaka's dismay was plain to see, even if his words didn't acknowledge it. He was clearly being... He was clearly being paid to take part in something fishy. No, it's more apt to say he was bribed. Yeah, fair. And the intelligence network he built of his own free will, or so he thought, bartered with him, and requested that he extradite Sonozaki Shion, and he intended to do just that. Oh, right, interesting. Yeah, that's actually interesting because I suppose Shion could expose the conspiracy if she wasn't in Hinamizawa when the gas disaster had actually happened. But the only thing is that's fully relying on the fact that she will be in Hinamizawa when the gas disaster happens. That's actually really interesting that these people have, I suppose the people that are actually spying in the Mountain Dogs as police members, they've actually tried to get as many connections as possible. So yeah, here for example, you can get people to do the dirty work. That'd actually be really interesting if a person from the Mountain Dogs did this instead of Otaka. Of course, the whole classified investigation rationale was a load of bullshit. Seriously. But when an elite from a prefectural police HQ says he's working on a classified investigation, he expects everyone to treat him with respect. And yet, even so, why did this man alone refuse to bow to him? That is so surprising. I thought the whole classified investigation related thing was true. That is seriously insane. So he's just glorified. He's just basically doing a glorified bribe, really. That is unbelievable, though. The fact that, I mean, I get that Oishi's sort of extending his boundaries a little bit, but Otaka, holy shit, he's literally accepting bribes from dangerous sources. I mean, that is unbelievable. And these bribes, they will have bad implications. Like, if worst case scenario happens and the gas disaster happens, his information will be a really big factor that has contributed to it happening.
話になりません。
This is preposterous.
このことは後日必ず所長に抗議させていただきます。
A protest with a chief laser. God. What? Oh my god! What the fuck happened? Hey, wait a
またん
minute.
かい。
Oh, he's probably rage quitting.
話はまだ終わってませんよ。
Oh, hey, wait a minute. I'm not done yet. As Otaka tried to walk by, Oishi grabbed him by the arm. Otaka tried to make him let go, but Oishi was just too strong. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Oh god, that must really hurt. Bro, his wrists must be going blue. Ow.
話してください、大石さん。
Oh god, let me go, Oishi-san.
ありゃ大して力を入れてるつもりはないんだ。
He's either really not telling the truth, or he is just ridiculously strong. Oh, I'm not putting that much strength into
あ
it.
んたに真の刑事魂があったな。
Oh, if you have a policeman spirit, this shouldn't stop you. I don't really think that's true. You can have a policeman spirit and be, I don't know, somebody with just real... Or, I don't know, maybe for example, when your wrists you have some sort of disease that... I don't know. What else? Maybe you could have some sort of physical deficiencies that make you unable to be as strong as a normal person would. So as a result, like, you'd still have the policeman's spirit, but you wouldn't be able to break out of his grip. Nah, I don't know. But I suppose that doesn't apply in this situation.
あんたの揺るぎない正義魂が私なんかあっさり打ち倒して踏み越えている。
Nice one. For your unshakable spirit of justice, you should be able to knock me down easily.
だがあんたこの程度の腕も剥がせない。
You can so tell that he's enjoying this. He is so mockingly saying that. But you can't even get my hand off of your arm.
なんでかわかりますか。
Do you know why?
話せ。
I feel kind of bad for him. Of course he's saying that. I mean, yeah, he probably should listen to what he's saying though. Get off me.
目には刑事魂がないからだよ。
Oh god, it's because you don't have a policeman's spirit. Oh fuck. Jesus, it was his shoulder. Oh my god, that must hurt. Fucking hell. Oishi let go of his shoulder and Otaka tumbled onto the floor, sliding for more than 2 meters. Jesus Christ.
これは捜査妨害だ。
Oh my god, that is unbelievable. He is still not only lying, but he is secondly using his authority to basically get money from a bribe. That really is crazy. What is this? This is interference with an investigation.
執行妨害、いや傷害の現行犯だぞ。
This is interference with a government official executing his duties. No, this is assault.
緊急逮捕しろ。
Arrest him immediately. Who the fuck is gonna... Oh yeah, I forgot he does actually have 2 assistants. Yeah, but he is gonna fucking make them crumble to the floor. Yeah, Otaka ordered his 2 colleagues around, but they didn't know what to do! Oishi was also a policeman, and obviously there was something more going on between them. Yeah, besides, they could sense one thing. Their instincts were telling them that Oishi was far stronger than them. They were no match at all, seriously, yeah. They're just gonna get injured.
どうしましたか、大石さん。
Oh, what's going on, Oishi-san? Oh, right. Oh, God, that must actually be quite something. Like, yeah, they probably will have to see what's happening. Yeah, I wonder what he's actually going to say. Some officials were gathering in the lobby. They all look puzzled.
いえいえ。
Nothing much. Wait, you've got to be kidding me. Are these people just going to try and make it seem like nothing happened? Nothing
県
much.
警の青二歳が筋の通らんことを言い出したもので、ちょいと先輩として指導したま
Let's go. This, he's not just a loser. He is a greenhorn from the prefectural police headquarters demanded something selfish, so I taught him a lesson just now. The officers alternatively looked between Oishi and Otaka. They knew something was going on, but they didn't know the circumstances, so they didn't know which one to stop. How brilliant. Brilliant. Oh my god. He could actually get in a lot of trouble for this. I mean, I don't know. It really must be quite something, like, being caught in a situation like this and still being able to keep your cool. No fear at all. Oishi was respected by the policemen of the Okinomiya station. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Everyone respected him. If Oishi said that Otaka was being selfish, then he must be at fault. Well, it's true. It is really true. Oishi was generally seen as sensible. Yeah, all of them thought that Oishi would only do this in a public place like a lobby if it was something major. And it is something major. This will kill nearly 2,000 people if things go wrong. So, of course it is major. Otaka was feeling humiliated to get such attention. Yeah, of course, like, one of the most attention-seeking people gets attention in bad ways, like, whenever he actually gets attention. Yeah. He stood up calmly, hiding his humiliation with anger.
なるほど。
I see.
あなたの言い分は分かりました。
I understand your permission.
私も子供の使いでここに来ているわけじゃない。
But I'm not here on a child's errand either.
いい根性です。
I like your spirit.
胸を貸しますよ。
Oh, I'm ready to go if you are. Hmm.
かかってこいよ、二世が。
Oh my god! Wait, hang on a second. Wow. Wait, so he's gonna... Is he fighting with him? Bring it on, Greenhorn. Jesus, they're having a proper brawl! Oh my god!
そんなもんか。
Not enough, that's all you got. Damn it. Oh god, somebody has been... I don't know, maybe he's been... He's probably been grabbed by the shoulder really damn hard. Oh shit! So that's your policeman spirit. That's your policeman spirit. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I have 2,000 Hinamizawa villagers resting on my shoulders. Oh, good for him. The lives of 2,000 people in my jurisdiction depend on me. Yeah, he's never going to be doing it. He is never going to be able to do it. No way. Why didn't he tackle me with a spirit that's strong enough to knock down 2,000 people? Too difficult. Too much time. I can't tell if he's... No, he's in pain. Oh, shit. Oh my god. That's insane. It was like watching a match between a sumo wrestler and a small child. No matter how many times Otaka tried to tackle Oishi, he simply crumbled against him. I love the insult, greenhorn.
かかってこいよ、二世が。
Oh, that is so good. He kind of deserves it. He really does. Oishi stood firm as his feet were rooted to the earth. Jesus. Man is literally enlightened. By the time Otaka stumbled to the floor, he finally realised that he had been provoked. Yeah, interesting, yeah. He caught his breath and fixed his hair. He's laughing. Okay, I'll tell you. Oh. Oh! The case I'm investigating has something to do with the Sonozaki family. He is really just... I mean, I love that he's really making an act of being so professional, and yet he's literally lying to somebody about case-related things. Classified information about really important cases. I was asked by somebody to check on something. How, why are you beating around the bush? Yeah, that's actually really funny that Otaka just uses Oishi's weak point, or at least he tries to. Why are you beating around the bush? Oh, yeah. Can't you say more directly than that? Oh, that's actually really interesting. So he's actually saying what they're asking to be, like, he's actually asking what's, well, he's actually saying what the mountain dog spies are actually asking of him, but he's just substituting the Sonozakis for the mountain spies. Anyway, they're questioning the well-being of that girl said to be the mascot for the region, for the religion here in Amazon. Yeah, I have to confirm if she is dead or alive immediately. She is dead alive. She is both. Oh, I told you we explained that over the phone. Oh, that's brilliant! So he's actually making it seem as if he doesn't know. He's still under investigation. Brilliant! They need more time. Huh? Well, I didn't want you to tell you. I didn't want to tell you this. This request was, I'll tell you the truth. Yeah, I think your definition of truth and the actual one are a little bit different from each other. It was requested by somebody you really hate. Representative Sonozaki! Yeah, man, that is unbelievable. Yeah, you just laugh. You can't even hide your line. Oh, that scary man with a question that's fuck on man, right? Yeah, you're right, I do hate him. Yeah, I remember in Minagoroshi when he actually did that, like in the whole protest related thing. I mean, he was actually going to let the protest happen, even though he made it look like he was going to stop it just so, you know, he couldn't actually get in trouble for it. But yeah. If he didn't actually want the protest to happen, then yeah, he would have definitely forgot about all of his intentions when in a situation with a man as scary as the representative Sonozaki. Yeah.
そうでしょう、そうでしょう。その園崎議員から大至急フルで理科がどこに拉致されているか、そして生死について確かめてほしいと依頼されたのです。
See? Representative Sonozaki requested I determine where Huride Rika is being held and if she's still alive immediately.
住民の依頼ですからね。
This is a request by a citizen.
住民のための警察です。
The police department is there for citizens.
引き受けるのは当然。
Of course I accepted this request. That's actually really funny because you imagine if this isn't even a citizen, isn't even a police officer in the mountain dogs that has actually asked for this, as a maybe it's just a citizen. That would be funny.
何しろ。
It really would be.
フルでリカはひなみ沢ではただの少女じ
just
ゃな
any
い。
girl in Hinamizawa.
特別な意味を持つ少
Yeah,
女。
she's a very special girl.
その少女が拉致
If
さ
rumor
れ
goes around saying that she was abducted,
なん
of
て
course,
話が未確
somebody
認
has
情
to
報
go
で
to
も
confirm.
流れる。
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
それを確かめ
Yeah.
たいと思うのは
I
至
mean,
極
he has good logic,
そうでしょ。
right?
そういうのは一般の方の耳に入らない
You do better
と
not.
ころで言った方がいいです。
Yeah, that's actually really interesting. Yeah, we have literally forgot about everything. This is a public lobby. Yeah, I think that's a little bit confidential. Oh my god, that is really unprofessional. You do better not to say things like that in a public place. You're in a lobby, you know. Yeah, he is. That's so surprising. That is so careless. Excuse me. Otaka suddenly realised his mistake. If you're a police officer that is in elite and like public public safety division units, then you really shouldn't be making mistakes like that. Some people were even whispering behind him. One of them even spoke to Otaka hesitantly.
フルでのリカちゃまが亡くなったってのは本当なのかい？
Is Yuda Hidedeka-chama is dead?
ご安心を奥さ
Don't
ん。
worry, madam.
まだそうと決まった
We
わ
haven't
けではあり
confirmed
ま
that
せん
yet. Oh no, this is actually really bad because now this is going to go around the whole village.
それを確認するために県警か
Yeah,
ら
we're
参
from the
加し
prefectural police and that's why we're here.
そうです。
That's right.
まだそうと
It's
決ま
not
ったわ
certain
け
yet.
ではありません。
Yeah, it is not certain.
それを確
We're
認
still
中なの
investigating
で
it as we speak.
お待ちをと申し上げるだけ。
その確認に立ち会わせろと言っているのです。
I'm only asking to attend the interrogation. That's not going to happen. No way. No way.
いいんですか？
Yeah, you better think carefully.
私は園崎議員の依頼で
I'm here on behalf of Representative Sonozaki.
その私にここまでの邪魔をしてくれたというならそれは全て議員に話します。
God, he could at least try to hide that he's lying. It's so bad. If you keep interfering, I'll tell him all about it. Oh my God.
困ったことになるの。大石さん、あなたの方なんですからね。
If that happens, you'll be in a tight spot, Oishi-san.
そろそろ降参した方がいいんじゃありませんか。
Don't you think it's time to resign though? Representative Sonozaki was well known in this area as an extremely tough congressman. People who knew about him continued to whisper, "Oh God, yeah, I suppose they would realise his pain." Otaka grinned when he heard them whispering. Yeah, he realised then that in Namazawa, his threat was more effective than he thought it would be. Yeah, fair
あ
enough.
ら
Yeah.
やだ。
Oh my God, this is just like Matsuri Mercy. Oh my.
三郎さん、そんなこと頼んだのか？
You have got to be kidding me. Wait, hang on a second. Is this actually Representative Sonozaki? I think it is. Did you really ask him to do that, Saburo-san?
そこの県警さんよ。
Oh!
すいませんが
Well, I think somebody has got in a little bit of trouble. Sir, excuse me.
それ、園崎議員さんが
Did Representative Sonozaki really ask you to do? Oh my God! Just listen to his voice. You would not want to mess with a person like this. And this guy, he really has dug his own grave. And he certainly did.
そうです。私が議員から直接
Yeah,
依頼
Oishi's
し
just
た
completely playing along with it, by the way. And the representative asked me directly. Yeah, so what about
ど
it?
うです大石さん。さすがに降参では。
Oi-san, isn't it time to surrender? Oh, he is just... People continue to whisper. Representative Sonozaki is a big name around here, I thought. Even gangsters give way if somebody mentions his name. He is really touching on stupidly dangerous territory. If gangsters are scared of him, oh my God.
さあ、 議員が怖かったらそこを開けてもらいましょうか、大石さん。
So if you're really afraid of the representative, please let me through, Oyster.
反則切符の再交付は8番の窓口でございます。
Oh, that's brilliant! So now he's actually, you know, pretending to serve a customer as opposed to having the matter that is with Otaka dealt with. God, he is such a dick, I love it. But he so deserves it. Please go to counter number 8 to get a traffic ticket reissued.
私がいつ反則切符な
Oh,
ど
when did I get a traffic ticket? We should suddenly start to... Brilliant. Oishi was suddenly starting to talk about something completely different. In fact, Oishi was looking at something behind Otaka. Huh? Who was he talking to? Otaka wondered. Oh my god. Wow. What? If you're like a man that is swallowed in his pride and then have something this humiliating happen to you, Jesus Christ. An old-fashioned elderly man and a lady in a kimono were standing behind him. When Otaka's eyes met with her, she smiled at him. Oh, right. She's definitely my type, Otaka thought. Oh my god.
お前さ、
Oh boy, somebody is going to become screwed. Hey you,
本当に園崎議員に直接依頼されたんだ。
were you really asked by Representative Sonozaki personally?
秘書とかそういうのじゃ
Not
な
by his secretary or someone else?
そうですと。
Yes, of course. Yeah, I don't really think this is going well. Representative Sonozaki is in fact the person you are talking to. Yes, of course.
こう見えても園崎議員とは
Oh my god, this person is so... He is seriously bad. Representative Sonozaki and I are very
直
close.
接お電話をいただくこと
He
は
sometimes calls me directly. Oh my god. He has asked so much for it. The elderly man continued to listen with a puzzled expression. Now, it's actually fair enough. I mean, he probably will suspect some sort of identity fraud related thing.
お前誰じゃい？
Who the heck are you? Huh? There's no need for me to
名
introduce
乗るほど
myself.
ではありません。県警本部に勤める一警官に過ぎません。
I'm just an ordinary policeman from the prefectural police headquarters.
あまり歴史
I know! This is genuinely... This is just the worst. What incredible timing. I mean... I can only laugh!
笑うしかないんです。
Yep, why can he only laugh? That's for another day. Oh my god. So I can laugh, right? Oh my god, that's actually going to be really funny if I can there sort of, you know, goes the side of Oishi. Yeah, I don't really think he's your type anymore, Otaka.
それは私も気づかなかった
I
わ
wasn't sure. Oishi couldn't understand. Otaka couldn't understand why Oishi and this lady were laughing.
どうしたんですか？今日はご一緒
What are
で
you
お越
doing
し
here
にな
together?
って。
Oh, I wonder.
いやそれがね
Well, you know...
例の切符なんだけど
Remember that ticket?
左折禁止の看板が茂った葉っぱで見えなかったんだよ
I didn't see the no left turn sign because of a tree branch. Wait, hang on a second. Did she drive into a tree?
その出口に白バイが待ってるってのはちょいとやり口が汚いんじゃないかいって言ったらさ
And there was a policeman on a motorcycle waiting right at the exit, and I didn't think that was fair.
サブローさんがそれは抗議した方がいいって言って
Oh, Saburo-san
こう
and
して
I said,
ついてきてく
and
れ
I
たわ
should
けなんだよ
complain. Said I should complain, so that's why we came along today. Well, that is very lucky that you drove into a fucking... Oh, right, so I'm assuming the left turn was obviously the thing that went to the parking lot. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. It's actually fair enough that she could complain about that, but I don't really know. Would you really be able to blame that on the police department, or is that just your own fault?
報道の準 目は市役所の管轄です
Oh,
から
roadside trees are under City Hall's jurisdiction.
よくそういうのうちに来るんですが、なんともしがたいんですよね。
Oh god, that must be pretty annoying to deal with, especially if they're just the same complaints. We get those complaints pretty often, but it's a rather complicated matter.
それを知りながら出口で待ち伏せと
Fair
るちが
enough. I didn't like the fact that a policeman was waiting at the exit.
こうして抗議に来たんじゃ。
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna mess with him, so I'm here to complain about it.
わかりました。
I understand.
そいつは市役所と交通課
Yeah, I love that. The second he gets annoyed, you know, obviously completely changes his act. I'll talk to the City Hall in the traffic section.
今日は一つ
So you think you can settle this peacefully for today?
あんたがそう言うな
If
ら
you say so.
今日は引き上げる
We'll leave quietly for today. Wait, hang on a second. So they're not actually gonna give Otaka any stuff. Oh, when Otaka realized that they were Oishi's guests, he fixed his tire and spoke up. Oh, so Otaka's probably gonna try and steal Oishi's lines.
でも違反切符はちゃんと支払
But
う
you
ん
have
で
to
すよ
pay for your traffic ticket.
規則です
It's the law. Oh no, now he's probably gonna be. He kind of sounds like one of the people that are like, Oishi, why didn't you bring that up, man? This is not very professional of you.
カチンとくるお人だね
You sure are annoying, aren't you?
カチンとくるお人でしょう。
Oh my god, he is getting completely slandered. He is, isn't
お
he?
茶目な一面もたま
Sometimes he can be
に
pretty fun,
あるんですがね。
I mean, to be fair, they did play mahjong, but they were probably just laughing at how much he lost and his pride as opposed to, you know, actual fun.
う私は今この大石刑事と重要な話をしている最中なんです
Well, you should have made sure that it didn't get forgotten about that. I mean, I'm in the middle of an important conversation with Oisha.
お二人とも用が済んだらお帰りそして良い一日を
Have a nice day, madam. What about the thing to the, you know, the elderly man?
ああ良い一日をね
You have a nice day too, sir. I wonder if... Right, this is the time when they reveal their position. Grab! Oh my... Wait, what? The two of them grabbed Otaka's shoulders from behind. The lady grabbed his right shoulder and the older man grabbed his left.
県警の旦
Mr. Prefectural Policeman,
那私は生まれてこの方
I have two things
嫌い
to
なものが
detest in
2
this
つあ
world.
る何かわかる
Do you know what they are? Oh my god, she is just going to leak it as well as
一つはしいたけ
Oh, right, what is shiitake
生
mushrooms?
まれた時からこいつだけは苦手でね
Right, never have. Never have, ever since I was born.
食うのもダメだし出汁を取ったのもダメさ
Oh, right, I don't like to eat them and I don't like their broth either. Well, that, okay.
もう一つは嘘
Yeah, yeah. So you hate shiitake mushrooms and you hate lies.
食わされるのもダメだし出汁に使われるのも気に入らない
Yeah, yeah, fair. The second one is lies. I don't like to use them and I don't like people using them with me.
ここまでコケにされちゃいけないね
Yeah, how can I step back after being ridiculed like this?
石骨の鬼姫園崎
And
茜
now he is going to realize just how much he has fucked up. I am the demon princess of Shishibone, Sonozaki Akane. I suppose don't use that name, even that's what she literally asked Oishi, but Tuju. But do it in emergency situations.
売られた喧嘩は値引かないのだけが自慢さ
I never back off when somebody starts a fight with me.
そうそう、その崎家のあんたが言うな。
Oh, don't say that about yourself.
あと、鬼姫って部分を一市民に伝えれば完璧です。
Also, that would have been perfect if you used the citizen instead of the demon princess. Oh my god, that's actually fair enough. Oh my god, though, they are fully just ridiculing him as much as possible, though. Wow. Oh no, what's happening? The police officers, the citizens in the lobby, and Otaka's colleagues didn't know what was going on. Oh my god, that must be so embarrassing. He is on show to the entirety of the citizens. God.
ご説明します。
Colon, skull, colon. Oh, let me
こち
introduce
ら
him.
はその
This is Akane Sonosaki-san.
獅子骨市婦人権友会
Yep.
の副会長さんです。
That's interesting. Yeah, so she's the vice president of the Shishibone City's Women's Kendo Club. Yeah, that's funny that Kendo, out of anything.
こちらは園崎
And this is Saburo Sonosaki Saburo-san.
県剣道連盟の名誉
Oh no, he's not actually saying like who he is, his position. He's an honorary director to the prefectural Kendo League.
それより前に書きがありますね。
Oh, I should mention his formal title.
獅子骨2区選出の県議園崎先生です。
Yep, this is Shishibone City, 2nd District Representative Sonosaki Sensei. And now he realizes. I bet the world is crumbling
Yeah.
in front of his eyes. Well.
二人とも県警剣道部師範代の大阪に稽古をつけるために
Oh my god, are they gonna violently attack him? Oh shit, you're here to give Otaka-kun a lesson, right? He's the instructor for the prefectural police's Kendo club after all.
あと本当申し訳ございません。
No. Thank you for coming.
ささ先生方を道場にお通ししてください。
Oh my god. Here, please show them to the dojo. Yeah, he was swallowed with pride a few minutes ago, but now I don't think it's really that good.
なんじ
Representative!
ゃい
The
お
same!
前さんとは懇意の仲じゃな
Yeah, didn't you say we were close?
今日はとことん付き合ってもらうぞ
I think we'll have lots of fun together today. Oh god, this guy is... I kind of get the impression he is going to be really bruised.
私も
Oh, I'm so excited.
久々に燃えてきた
Oh my god, you really know shit is going down when she is that fired up. I mean, my god. The two of them were still clinging to his shoulders and laughing meaningfully. Otaka laughed along with them. You were not going to be laughing along after they realise. To be fair, they can't really do that much without being called illegal. But they are probably going to be able to do a lot. They are brutal. They are Sonosaki family members. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I love that laughter. It just sounds. I just love that question mark. Oh my god. Oh. I get that he has brought this upon himself, but I can't help but feel kind of bad for him. No, actually, there is no way I should feel bad for him. Everything that he has done today is so unethical, especially because he's actually accepting a bribe from somebody and getting information that will lead to, you know, the killing of 2,000 people. Even after learning that, he still doesn't go back. Why should I feel bad for this person? Yeah.
さて、私も取り調べに戻り
Now
ま
then,
す
I guess I should get back on the interrogation. Wait, what the fuck happened? After finally getting rid of that interloper, he just whipped his body out and took a deep breath and suddenly shouted with joy as his long-awaited guest came in through the entrance. Nice! Oh, that's brilliant. Whoa. Akasaka-san. That was my impression.
待ちかねましたよ
I've been waiting for you. Oh, brilliant.
遅くなってすみません
Oh my god, Akasaka would have given this person... Oh my god, he would have given him shit. I don't even want to imagine. Sorry, I'm late.
例の件ですがおかげで動きがありました
Oh, nice. So about the matter, thanks to that, motions are in place. Nice. Then Oishi carefully guided Akasaka to another room. After confirming nobody else was around, Akasaka moved in close and spoke.
司法取引で
明日中にでも結論を出せるそうです。
Oh, nice. Thanks for a plea bargain. It seems a conclusion will be reached by
かなり
tomorrow.
の大物が動いていたので、内心どうなることかと思いま
Some
した。
total bigwig. Okay, Higurashi has the best insults. Greenhorn, bigwig. I love that. I must call somebody a bigwig. Some total bigwig. That just sounds so cool to say. Some total bigwig was making secret movements, so I was wondering to myself what might happen.
仲介役の人間を差し出すことで、向こうから提案を申し出てきたので、
nice. The other side made a
まずは
proposal
一
to
段
deliver
落で
up
す。
the mediator to us, so we're all set for
あ
now.
りゃりゃ瞳悟空ですか。
Oh, dear, we're offering up a human
その人
sacrifice.
も気の毒
How
です
unfortunate for them.
ね。
Oh, so interesting. So the mountain dogs are actually sacrificing one of their men. So that... Jesus. Yeah, so to try and get the police off them. God, that really is brutal. Could you imagine being like one unlucky guy? The one reject? That's actually, I think it's really lucky that Otaka was the one that actually conducted this investigation, because I think if the marshal was there, and obviously like if it was somebody that Oishi didn't know, he wouldn't be able to use that personal bond, and he would have got in trouble, let's be honest, he would have got in bad trouble. But I'm gonna be honest, the person us like, you know, pride protected us, Otaka, of course he's gonna complain. To be fair, he does actually have right. No, he doesn't have right to complain because he's accepted a bribe. No, he doesn't. There's no way he can. That's really good.
It's でもないですよ。
It's not
どうや
like
らそいつ、
that.
女性なんですけど
No,
ね。
it's not like that. Apparently the guy, actually, it's a
かな
guy.
りの狐で、名前を肩書きと同じ数だけ持っていたようですよ。
She's quite the sly fox, acting under a number of different names and
い
titles.
わゆる二重スパイっ
A
てや
double
つですね。
agent, you could say. Wait,
いや、
actually a triple
三
agent.
重かな。
Wait, how?
どっちにせよ、高野美代をそそのかして、
Oh.
その後自分の手柄とする予定だったみたいですから、
God, that is
自業
surprising.
自得ってところでしょ
Regardless, her plan was to incite Takano Mio and then take credit for her actions. Ah, interesting, yeah. So I suppose she got what she would deserve. But that's actually really surprising though. So they have Nomina now. Wow! God, that is surprising. Nomina is not her real name, let's be honest. If she's a triple agent, then there is no way she is going to be able to offer her real name to somebody. I remember there was some time in Matsuri Bayashi that we saw like Nomina just like constantly switching up names that she was actually going to use for phone calls to people. She didn't have an identity, I swear. Or it was like she had no identity. Akazaka cynically smiled as he said that. Oh, they were probably performing a job similar to public security, but there was something he didn't like about them. Oh, interesting.
まあ、その顛末はまだ末端に行き渡っているわけではありませんから、抑止力が働くのは明日以降となります。
Well, a spear carrier like Dagono doesn't know the story yet, so that deterrent won't be effective until
それ
tomorrow.
まではリカちゃんの身
Yeah,
の
yeah,
保全を
definitely, yeah. Until then,
継
we
続
need
してお願いし
to,
ま
we
す。
need to continue physically protecting Rika-chan.
私が動くよりも若い人たちがずっと積極的に頑張ってくれてますけどね。
Well, she happily laughed and his stomach shook as he said that. As long as those kids are involved, the future of Hinamizawa will be secure. I really wonder. I genuinely do. I mean, we know with Matsuri Bayashi that it did actually work out, so I really wonder if that's going to happen. Or maybe it's going to be a little bit different. I don't know though. Oichi was nearly at retirement age, so he was thinking that it was time for old soldiers to take their leave, but he still felt like all of his hard work in Hinamazawa was worth it. Oh, that's really good. That really is. Ooh, what's this gonna be?
Oi-san!
Oh, Oi-san! Oh. Oh god, this is probably going to be like a massive twist. As they left the room, Kumagai just dashed over with a distraught look on her face. Wait, what the fuck? On his face?
なんですか、クマちゃん。
Kuma-chan?
あんまり大声出すと、
If you shout
一
too
般
much
市
here,
民の
you could
方
cause
ま
the
で
public
驚い
to
てし
panic.
まうでしょうが。
I mean, oh god, if it's an emergency, then fucking hell, what's happened? That's actually really interesting. Akasaka had a brilliant suspicion to, you know, it's brilliant that he didn't like something about them because, yep, that correct suspicion has caused one of the most deadly people that's actually organising the just organising the horrible series of events that are actually taking place. Like, she is gone now. I really wonder what the significance of that is going to be, because now that she's under police custody, she can't organise anything with Takuno. She can't discuss anything as well. I really wonder. Or maybe that's going to be... No, I mean, no, it can't be anyone else. That's not important. Akasaka-san is here too. Perfect. No. Oh, wait, what the fuck has happened? Oh no! Oh no! Wait, what? Oh shit! What are you guys doing? You've got to be kidding me. Oh no! Oh my god, this is bad! Oh shit. It happened so suddenly. An armed mountain dog squadron charged into the clinic with Oganogi at the forefront. Oh my god. It was daytime on a weekday. Naturally, there were several patients sitting in the waiting room, but they were all forced out with no regard for their anxiety or curiosity of others' urine. Jesus. That's surprising. And as they approached the door of the exam room, EDS stood up stunned, then rushed in to stand in front of them. Where are you going?
そんな格好でこの先に立ち入ることは私が許しません。おい。
Now, wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? 何をする? Oh no, wait, what has happened? Jesus! Oh my god, this is bad though. They're going to search the clinic. Rika has no way of knowing. Or maybe she's already moved to the Sonozaki household. We can hope for that. I mean, Jesus, man, this is bad. Oishi called out Okanogi, even Oishi, called out to his subordinates behind, like he wanted to move an inanimate object rather than a person. Yeah, Jesus. 3 of them surrounded Idia on all sides, then forcibly pushed him to the floor. Oh my god. Dude, this is so problematic though. Yeah, do you think this sort of violence would be permitted? Lead the way. Oh my god. Okay, they need Akasaka. Oh my god. Hojo Satoko is here, isn't she? Oh shit. It happened. Oh my god. It happened after Satoko had fallen asleep, and just as I began to yawn, spending such a boring time here. A commotion suddenly came from the hallway outside, and I could hear a sound reminiscent of military boots hitting the floor. I really have no idea. What can they do? Genuinely, what can they do? But the only thing is the police are coming, and Akazaka, he is damn strong. I wonder, I thought I heard a faint scream, but the door wildly swung open before I could determine if it came from EDF. Oh no. From down here, I could only see their feet. I can only slightly make out the hem of a white coat. Right next to a set of military boots. The coat undoubtedly belonged to EDF. And then, the man he was trying to resist had to be...
Satoko-chan wa ima, zettai ansei nan
Yeah,
desu.
seriously, she's... Oh, that's actually interesting. So EDF's gonna lie that she still has a really bad variant of the syndrome. Yeah. Satoko-chan absolutely needs to remain resting.
一体あなた方は何の目的で
Yeah, seriously,
入院
yeah.
患者にこれだけ大勢で押しかけてきたと言うんですか
Why do you have to rush out our patients out of here with so many people? Yeah, seriously, there are so many people here. They are going to see what the mans and dogs are doing. And yet, yeah, they're still willing to do it.
Oi.
Now! You've got to be kidding me. He's not even going to... Oh my god, Okunoki's voice went out with no regard for what EDF was saying. But behind them, I heard the clatter of something being set up and then brought inside. It was a basic stretcher. What? What are you
正気ですか
insane?
彼女をここから連れ出して一体どこへ連れて行こうと言うんです
What the fuck? Where on earth are you planning to take her if you get her out of it?
答える必要はありま
There's
せん
no need to answer that. Yeah. What the fuck are they going to do with her though? What would they actually do? I genuinely don't understand.
私は上の命令で動いているだけに過ぎませんね
Oh my.
文句がありましたらそっちにお願いします
Yeah, you could at least sound like you're enjoying it less. Just following orders from above. If you have any complaints, direct it to them.
上
Orders from above?
あなたの上とは一体誰のことです
Oh, yeah, fair enough. And who on earth would that be?
三佐ですわ
The Major! Yeah. I mean, if Idia never sort of thought that Takano was completely suspicious beforehand, now he knows.
高野三佐に抗弁し
Take
て
it
く
up
だ
with
さい
Major Takano. Yep. As Okunoki said that without any hesitation, his EDF rose and looked terrified. I know! Because I really don't understand why they're doing this. I mean, what would they gain from this?
高野三佐ですってバカな
That's ridiculous.
彼女は死んだと昨日あなたが
Oh,
自分で
oh
報告
yeah,
してきたん
yeah,
でしょうが
yeah. You yourself reported that she died just yesterday. That is a big mistake,
しらばっ
potentially.
くれるのはもうやめましょうな
Oh no, but the only thing is now that he knows this, is he going to be killed? Oh shit, don't bother finding ignorance, Lieutenant Colonel.
何を
Oh shit, what have they done?
所長
Director,
あんたにはスパイ疑惑がかかっている
you've been suspected of spying! Oh, fuck. Hang on a second, how would he actually have been suspected?
これ以上こっちの行動に対して邪魔するようでしたら 反逆行為として拘束します
Oh, God. If we
Yoka
make
です
another attempt to get in our way, it will be seen as an act of treason. Got it? Spying.
はい何
Me?
を
On
根拠
what
もなく
grounds? Oh, I suppose he would have... No, he's been helping everybody,
フルで理科の失踪情報が東京本部に漏れたのはあんたからのリークだと私は睨んでるんですがね
I figure you're the one who let information regarding Hooded Eddie Cast's disappearance leak to Tokyo HQ. Was it him, though? I mean, it probably would have been.
埋伏の毒とはよく言ったもんです
Oh,
親やんとした外見に騙されるところでしたわ
I always let your absent-minded appearance fool me. I never thought you'd be the wrench in our
Oi.
gears. Now take her
連れ出せ
away! Oh, shit, man. As he said that, 4 men rushed to the bed while pulling the stretcher. You've got to be kidding me. So they've actually found her. I was under the impression that they were just going to search for her. At least they haven't found Ika, to be fair. But still, what the hell were they going to do with her? However, Idia continued resisting by standing in front of the men with his back turned back towards Satoko on the bed. Yeah. I'm just scared. What is this going to do? Because firstly, this is going to be pointless. Him having been killed, because let's be honest, he's probably going to be killed if he's resisting this. Satoko's going to be taken away and he's going to be killed. He's going to die, and the same outcome that would have happened even if he didn't resist is going to take place. So, yeah.
連れ出してどうするつもり
Yeah,
です
yeah, fair enough. What do you plan to do after taking her?
この子に何の罪があ
Yeah,
る
yeah, seriously,
こ
yeah,
の子が一
yeah.
体何をした
Yeah, what crime did this girl commit? What on earth did she do? They are being awful here. I mean, they are literally taking an innocent... They're just taking an innocent... What should be, like, a patient for a disease. Because the thing is, they've never reported that she's recovered from the syndrome. Like, she's just a patient as far as they're concerned.
こんな非人道的なこと
Yeah, seriously, do you think it's
許される
acceptable
と
to
で
do
も思っ
something
て
so
るんですか
inhumane? Even if she isn't a patient, it's still inhumane. It
北条様
really is.
R および園崎紫音
Oh,
の
you've
重要
got to be
関係
kidding
者
me. Is she going to be interrogated? Hodo Satoko is a key stakeholder to both R and Sonozaki.
現在園崎紫音は R の行方について黙秘を続けている
Yeah, Sonozaki Shion is apparently continuing to keep silent about R's whereabouts.
この娘の身柄と引き換えといえばどうなります
Oh my god, but what was she doing? Exchange for this girl! Oh, Jesus. That's completely shameless. Seriously, it
恥知ら
is.
ずども
It is.
この子に少しでも触れてみろ
Yeah.
全員ただで済むと思うな
Oh yeah, good for him. At least he's fighting as much as he can. If you lay as much as a finger on her, you bastards won't get away with it. They will never get it. I hope they don't, but like, my god. That is so awful. Oh god. This is bad. The situation has changed. It really, really has. It has changed so much for the worse. The men surrounded Idiot all at once and forced him down to his knees on the floor. What the fuck? Then a sound like a striking hammer rang out, along with a breathtaking cry from Idiot. What?
もう一度だけ言います
You have got to be kidding me. Have they basically got a hammer and put it on his head? Like, whacked it on his head. I'll say it one last time.
邪魔をするな
Don't get in our way! Jesus Christ. I mean, I get that they are bad, but they are just... These people are seriously inhumane. I mean, could you imagine just doing this and, like, not feeling anything? I'm still a doctor.
これでも医者だそんなことたとえ
You've
命
got to
と
be
引き
kidding
換
me.
えでも
I can't accept this.
認める
Even
わ
if
け
it
に
costs
は
me
い
my
かない
life.
そうです
Is that so?
なら
Then... Oh no, idiot. Run away! I'm begging you, please fucking run. Please! The result is never going to be changed. They are not going to let go of her. Please just... I'm begging you, go. But that moment...
静かにしていただけませんこと
Would you mind? Oh... Would you keep quiet?
うるさくてよく眠れませんわ
Oh my god, she has no idea what is happening to her. It's noisy and I'm having trouble sleeping. No! Oh no. Just barely. I could hear a squeaking sound coming from the mattress overhead. No way, Satoko.
Satoko-chan.
ほう意識が戻っとったんですかどういうことですね
What's the meaning of that, director? He could potentially... He needs to act as if he's only seen it for the first time.
今起きたところでございます
I've awoken just
こ
now.
れだけギャーギャー騒がれては
yeah, good one, yeah. With all this racket, even the dead would jump up in shock. As she said that, Satoko slowly got up from the bed and stood with her feet right in front of me.
大体情けないとは思いませんこと
Oh, nice one. I mean, this may work, but the only thing is I don't really understand how this is going to prevent them, with a lot more power, taking her away. Do you not feel ashamed of
こ
yourself?
んな小さな診療所に軍隊だかなんだかよくわからないからの友
Yeah,
達を大勢
gathering
集
a
め
bunch
て
of gentlemen that look like soldiers inside of this tiny
泰
clinic.
山明堂してネズミ一匹とはよく言ったものでございますわ
This is saying about making a mountain out of a molehill. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I just really wonder what this is going to achieve. But that is so good that Edie actually stood in Satoko's way. I never really would have thought that this would make a difference. I thought she would have been taken away. I thought it was inevitable. But still, this could be a sign of hope. I don't know, though.
なんだとこの小娘。
What's with this girl? Oh, she's actually intelligent and she can actually, you know, talk you down.
そ
Even
ん
though
な
she's a
にこ
tiny
の小
girl.
娘が恐ろしいのでございますか？
Are you that afraid of this little girl?
連れて行くならこんな脅してなさらなくてもどこへなりとも参りますわ。
If you wish to take me somewhere, you can do so without making threats.
何も知らない、何も企みも
Yeah,
ないわけも
yeah.
ない監督が
Oh,
乱暴
that's
なことをなさ
brilliant.
らないでくだ
That
さい
is
まし。
brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. The coach doesn't know anything and he's not double dealing you, so stop resorting to violence against him. Satoko spoke in a resolute voice. Her figure must have distracted them because the men looked really daunted and caught their breath, then lowered their guns and stood at the ready.
連れて行け。
Oh, God. Yeah, it really was inevitable. Oh, on Okinogi's signal, the men rushed over to the left and right of Satoko. Without resisting, Satoko slowly but powerfully stepped forward. Oh no. Don't go, Satoko! No, I really get what she means. Dude. I really don't know. She is not going to be in safe hands if she goes. I really want to... They'll kill you if you go, I'm certain of it. Oh, God, I really don't know. Weren't you the one that said so? You said you were truly glad to be right. Oh, shit, I feel the same way. I don't want you to die. Yeah, so don't go. Don't die, you can't. If you're gonna die, then die right here, Rob. No, do not die right here. What? Satoko stomped her foot on the floor, right in front of me. I couldn't help but gasp and barely suppress the sound, but I realised what she meant in an instant. Satoko was telling me, don't come out. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh my God, the temptation to save her is just too strong at the moment, but shit, dude. Oh my God. Dude, this is really bad. The thing is, how are they going to do this? I mean, to be fair, they could actually do the raid tactic they use with Kasai, but still, there is no guaranteeing that's going to work. Shion isn't here as well. Oh my God, man. Could you imagine if this could potentially be, like, game over for Satoko? It's really hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. I'm sort of struggling to accept just how deadly this could potentially be. I'm still really clinging on to the hope that could potentially be in this situation. I don't know, though. Because she's so brave. She seriously is. Dude, I saw that that bang was a gun shot that was actually fired towards Satoko. What's wrong?
何でもありませんわ。
Nothing at all.
足に力が入らなかったから気合を入れただけですの。
My legs are still a little unsteady, so I was just warming them up. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Dude, I can't imagine what she must be feeling. Shit. I want to jump out there. I want to rush up and say, take me in Satoko's place. You can't. This is horrible, but she can't do that. Because if she does that, then, like, it's either Satoko or 2,000 people. Oh God, that's even worse though, because your friend or everybody. However, that would mean the end of everything. Seriously, yeah. But if that's the case, then can I really abandon my best friend when she's standing right before my eyes? Satoko-chan.
Satoko-chan.
Oh no.
監督さん、今までありがとうございました。
Jesus, Coach, thank you for all you've
ニー
done.
ニーたちのことよろしくお願いしますね。
Yeah, give my regards to Nini and everyone else.
私は
そのお気持ちだけで十分でございますわよ。
You merely feel that way is enough.
仲間を守るためなら、私は命だって惜しくはありませんから。
Maybe they're not going to kill her. Let's just hope that. Oh God, it's so unlikely though. I have no regrets about giving my life if it means protecting my friends. Jesus, I understand. Her words are directed not just at the coach, but also towards one other person in this room. I can't do anything. If I push my hand out, it will reach her, but I have no choice but to shrink back here.
入江所長、詳細は後日にでも。
I'll ask you for more details later. That's the worst thing about this. It's not even over.
おい、
Come on, escort the director
所
to
長も
another
別室にご
room.
案内しろや。
Dude, I so hope she doesn't die. Seriously. Oh god. Okonogi and the others left the room with Irie. And the only one left in the room was me! It was completely silent inside the exam room. Oh god, that must be just... I don't even want to imagine. Blood came overflowing out of my mouth. Jesus, really? I squeezed my fist so tight that my nails dug into my palms. And the pain and blood slowly spread. Oh, right there, I was filled with regret, sorrow and shame. But I desperately concealed my voice and couldn't do anything but weep. Yeah, fair. Oh, so that's the end. Jesus Christ, man. That really was quite something. This is just one of those moments where you really want to... The police, maybe they could interfere. Maybe. I don't know, though. That is the only hope we can cling to, though. Oh, the Sonozaki house. Dude, that was crazy. That was seriously crazy. I mean, I am just in genuine disbelief about how much just happened there. I mean, they seriously... I'm gonna get that they're desperate and everything, but like, still, I would never have thought, like, a secret, research intelligence unit would have not only, like, terrorized a clinic that is in public view, but also taken Satoko away. So I really wonder what's actually gonna happen with Satoko. I mean, they're probably just to get information about Hikaru's whereabouts. But the only thing is, what if she lies? What if she doesn't want to say? Because obviously she can't say. She can't say because the whole village goes if she says. That's the scary thing. Dude, could you imagine if she died? Oh, God, I don't even want to imagine it. I hope she doesn't. Dude. That was so unexpected, though. Seriously. That was so good, though. I fucking love this story. Okay, opinion. This is better than Matsuri Bayashi. So far, at least. That was crazy. That really was crazy. I fucking love that. I am so excited for tomorrow because I suppose we're finally going to see like what actually happens in this plot and what the hell is going to happen to Satoko. And also, oh yeah, I suppose we should reflect on what we read today. So I thought it was really, I love the Otaka saying, oh my god, the end of it, like in Matsuri Bayashi, that is a fucking classic. That really is. And yeah. Oh god, the reality of Satoko's parents. That was really interesting. I really do wonder if that was how Satoko interpreted it. So it wasn't like actual reality. Or I wonder if that was how like her... Or if maybe that was genuinely what happened and the fragment in Matsuri Bayashi is a little bit different. Oh my god, man. That really was quite something today. God, I'm just in genuine disbelief on that ending. I did not expect that. I really didn't expect that. I thought maybe... I don't know, I'm going to be honest, a second I thought the police were there. I didn't think something good was going to happen. But at the same time, I didn't know something that bad was going to happen. But there is only hope. Akazaka is here. Oishi is there. Maybe they're going to be able to take them on. They are going to take them on. Akazaka can take on Okonoki easily. So, yeah, I really hope so. And, yeah, dude, I just hope that they save her. I really do. So, yeah, I suppose we're going to be able to read about that tomorrow. I'm going to go now. See ya. See you guys.